Recording?
That'd
Start.
probably be a good idea, though.
Maybe. And hello everyone, and welcome back yet again to Derelict D&D, the only D&D game where my favorite Scooby-Doo character, it's gotta be Scoony.
Who the fuck is Scoony?
Oh, okay, I didn't realize I was in the presence of fake Scooby-Doo fans here. Alright, he's in the theme song, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, and Scoony too. He's always been part of the Clue group. Scooby
Yeah,
Dooby Doo
obviously.
and Scoony too. He found a gun in his backpack.
What? What?
You
I
tell me
think
you
that
guys
is
don't remember
perfect.
that?
No! No, never heard of Scoony.
Oh,
Can't
Can't believe
say if I
this.
do.
I've never even watched Scooby-Doo.
what?
That's actually crazy. Scooby-Doo's a classic.
It's had multiple iterations over years, decades.
I'm only 23 and I've watched Scooby-Doo, including the original.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
guys, looks like we've got to walk into our open caskets because
Right.
apparently we're reaching old age. But no, seriously, that was a joke referencing a sketch by Wizards with Guns.
Yes.
I like them.
Also has to do with the session. I'm not going to tell you how. Tonight's session, Memories Light the Corner of My Mind. Did I hit done? Well, I hit done now, so that's the stream title. I have never heard that song. I'll listen to it after the session because I ripped the lyrics from it. Would Amber like to go ahead and give us a recap?
Last time on Derelict D&D, our heroes have found themselves mysteriously back in their rooms. Will they reveal what their memories have forgotten? Or will they be consumed with ignorance? Find out now on... What's that thing called again?
Derelict D&D.
Guys, and the episode name.
Memories Light the Corners of My Mind.
Or will your memories go black? Find out right now.
All right, you've all woken up in the House of Wood Inn. Haha. With, you know, you...
That-
Well, except,
Sorry.
of course, for Neofar, who lives in town.
Oh no, Neofar's dead. He's the only one that's not here.
so true.
Bye-bye. But you all... Gosh, dang it, I gotta... You all are in the inn, but there's a gap somewhere. Did you go to the insane asylum? Or did you not? You all, of course, wake up. Zoltric, you wake up, and you are just... You are suddenly hyper aware of what's going on. You're like, I was checked out yesterday. Who did that?
You see Amber standing over you watching you. Hey, buddy.
The hell are you doing?
Now I'm just seeing if you're okay. You were asleep for a day.
This little tricks are just staring at you. I tend to sleep a bit long.
Well, I'm gonna go get some pancakes, Wayne.
Is anyone else exiting their rooms?
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, it was Micaiah that drugged Soul Crick, right?
Under
I mean,
order
it
of
was-
Amber.
It was Amber's
Oh.
go either. Mateo was the one that gave it to me, I'm pretty sure.
I'll go with that.
Oh, had it to me.
In my defense, I didn't know it was drugs. I thought it was going to be something to help you.
I don't know what gummy bear would help you, like, in general, if it didn't have cocaine in it.
Well, Amber's always
Okay,
making like stuff. She's got healing beans or whatever. I thought it was just something else.
How are you feeling
But I
since
should have known.
Mateo drugged you, Zoltrick?
Is he saying it so loud?
Yes.
Is it Mateo? Was it Mateo?
Mateo's the one that administered it, I believe. Under, like, Amber's, like, you know.
Hearing this, I walk up and I explain the situation to Zoltrick, and I
It's
apologize.
the taste of cocaine on my mouth. Oh, I haven't had cocaine since my teen years. It's a horrible taste.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why I trusted Amber. I thought she was giving you some type of healing bean or something, but
Technically, I am. Well, technically, I did. This is like the 1800s. Cocaine is cocaine's legal and encouraged.
That depends on where you are. In this kingdom, they're like, hey, can we like not throw cocaine in the water supply?
Okay, I won't throw cocaine in the water supply.
I know, guys. I'm sorry. I'm ruining all your plans.
No, I got something worse than cocaine.
Next one time, I can't put ketamine in my kid's food. Can I even say that? As long as I forget.
We're not banned off of Twitch yet.
Okay, so I can give ketamine too.
Oh god. All right. As you
Not a good idea.
probably not. As you all walk out, you see Vespa is. She looks kind of just like she has a headache, and she, not like in the sense of like, oh, I'm feeling bad, let me go lie down. Of more like she's stressed. She's not enjoying her current situation.
what's wrong, Miss Vespa?
Oh, I'm sorry. The magical kitchen, it's not working for some reason.
If you want, I can look back there.
Please, you guys, please be my guy. It's never done this before. I don't know why it's not working. I haven't got a clue. I haven't looked back there enough. I've got tons of stuff to do today anyway.
We're on it.
All right. Anyone who's looking around the kitchen, go ahead. Roll me investigation or perception.
I have terrible investigation.
Ugh,
I didn't have my sheet open
doesn't seem that bad.
because I'm a player.
Mateo, did we both get natural 20s?
Oh my god.
No!
And the fact that a natural 1 is still a 17 should be terrifying.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll start with Vezran. Unfortunately, it is a nat 1. Looks like maybe the magic just isn't working today.
Apparently not.
Sherman, you're unable to tell exactly what's going on in here. It looks like a kitchen to you. Mateo and Amber, you look around at this kitchen. It doesn't look exactly like very magical. It looks just like a kitchen. There is like nothing's on. There are clean dishes set out in the wash area, like where they'd normally be drying, and Mateo, since you got the higher roll, you find a book. Actually, I'll do one for each of you. Mateo, you find a book called Glorbo's Book of Recipes, and Amber, you find what looks like a painted portrait of a goblin woman and a goblin child.
Does this woman looks familiar?
Go ahead and roll me history.
$17.
You've seen her like maybe once walking around town, just
Where's
as
the
like in
child?
passing.
Can I
Was-
try?
Child?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, she had a child with her.
Does it look like the child in the photo?
Yeah. Sherman, what were you gonna do?
Ah! Come on.
Poor Sherman.
2 11s in a right, 2 8s in a row.
What are you up to, Mateo? Sounds like a lot of fun, whatever you're doing, Mateo.
Oh, I said I'm just looking around this room here, checking for any more clues, seeing if there's anything else of note.
Looks like a basic storeroom. Fresh food, things like that. Things you'd find in a normal kitchen storeroom.
Wait,
I wonder who Glorbo is.
I think this woman.
Okay. You would know that Glorbo is generally a male goblin's name.
What's wrong with the kitchen? It doesn't look like anything's off.
I don't know. The magic's just not working. Usually I'm able to shout the order to the kitchen, and the magic takes care of it.
Wait, quick question. How did the food come out?
Well, you can see that there's like a little table at the edge of the kitchen by the door where you could assume plates would be set. And I'd go to the table, I'd grab the plates, and, serve them.
Have you actually seen the food? Have you ever seen stuff move around?
I think I remember seeing the cook utensils doing their thing. I don't look in the kitchen often. I don't have a reason to.
Goji, can I just make an assumption? Can I just assume, and hear me out on this, I just tell the bartender, what if the kitchen wasn't magical at all, and it's just been a goblin moving around cooking all this food?
Well, I mean, you guys remember the kitchen being magical.
Do we?
I don't know. Do you?
I mean, I don't ever remember actually coming to check the kitchen. So,
Yeah, so you just remember that she'd shout orders, and as far as you know, a magical kitchen was taking care of it.
But I mean, if there wasn't goblins here, then why would there be this picture of this goblin family, and they have like a cookbook with a goblin name? Like, I mean, it seems like goblins were cooking in this kitchen.
I've never had a cook, though. The kitchen's always been magical.
Let me
I'm
see
gonna
your
show her the
employment records, Vespa. Let's get down to the bottom of this.
Records?
You don't have records of employees and how you pay them?
Well, I don't really need to.
Do you have an office?
No. This is just an inn, If someone wants to work, I write an agreement with them, and then they take that with them when they leave or I let them go.
What do you mean, let them go?
That's a very nice way of saying I fired them.
I just...
Can I try and show her the portrait?
Yeah. She looks at it.
Do you know who these are?
Seen him around town, I suppose.
Hmm.
Single mother, right?
So, why is there a portrait of her in the kitchen?
I'm sorry. I don't have the faintest clue as to why that is.
I'm gonna see if there's any like traces of like anyone like working here before.
Go ahead and roll me investigation or perception.
I give Sherman the help action.
Yes, you can.
I'm sniffing around to see if I can sense something.
So you
yeah,
have
I got
advantage,
it.
Sherman.
Thank you.
So just go ahead and roll again, and we'll
Okay.
see. Wow,
18.
cranking them out consistent.
Yep.
You get 2 of the same roll in a row.
Yep.
Now let's see you do that with nat 20s.
I hope.
Yeah. But you look around, and there's the signs that someone's worked here, you know. Stuff is in not like the most logical place you'd put it, isn't the stuff that someone who preferred something there would put it. Like, for example, you know, maybe they set their spatula in a certain place where most often you would not see that, but that's just because that's better for them. Stuff like that. There's a couple of pace marks on the floor. Like, clear trodden paths in the kitchen from the cooking area to the storage, you know, stuff like that.
Someone definitely used to work here. And with the cookbook, it might have been a goblin. The portrait might have been their family. We have another mind flayer victim.
Are the things really close to the ground, Goji?
Yeah. They're more, you know, they're not like full person height. They're more, you know, for the height that someone who isn't as tall as the Los Angeles Lakers are.
So Vezran seems right at home in this kitchen.
Yeah.
I was just about to make that comment.
Definitely a goblin.
Yeah.
All right, we got a missing Munchkin on our hands.
I've got to get one more thing. I'm going to ask everyone here. So, we went to the orc camp the other day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened after that? Before we woke up in our bed?
We went. I thought we were going to the insane asylum.
Now that you know, I don't remember actually coming back here. And oh shit!
Well, you had to have came back here. I mean, you walked the path, you walked home, didn't you?
What time did we come back here?
It was roughly nightfall, you know, when you'd come back to an inn. Sun was beginning to crest.
Do you remember how we acted when we came in here?
You guys acted like how you usually acted, didn't you?
So you didn't notice anything unusual about our behavior?
Oh, are you asking Vespa that? I'm sorry, that was me out of character saying that.
Yeah.
Not particularly. You're saying you had an interesting day. You went to the orc camp. You went to the insane asylum. You know.
Did we mention anything? Did we mention anything that might have happened in the insane asylum?
I think you spoke to someone, but the name is slipping me. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right. Are you guys leaving the House of Wood Inn to meet up with Neophar and see what you might be able to find out? Maybe you could try tracking down the family. Who knows?
I actually want to do something real quick.
Which if?
I like to get the guy out of the pop dimension.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Bill Williams.
Poor Bill.
Yeah,
Little Bill, as we call him when Big Bill's in question.
Poor Bill.
Yeah, we left them watching Dragon Ball Evolution this entire time.
You get him, and he just has the most just like dead look in his eyes, like you've broken a man multiple times, and you can't really put him back together.
Oh no!
He looks so sad, so dejected, so done. Just yes, what do you need?
I mean, didn't the Shrek Die Hard help?
They were momentary disputes.
Amber, you may have gone too far.
Yeah,
You
maybe I
can't just
should've-
break a man like that and expect him to go on.
Okay, well, you can go back to your cavern now.
and do what? I publicly revealed that he might have been feeding his customers his wife.
You did.
He has no family.
You just ruined this
my-
man's
broken.
entire livelihood. he just kind of.
Maybe what's his name? Kremlik could use a new cook or server.
See, Bill slowly walks out of the inn. He's sad. He's a sad, broken man. A shell of his former self who was screaming when you tried to kidnap him. No, now he is just dejected. He walks slumped, shoulders sagging, as he leaves the House of Wood Inn, sadly and alone.
Perfectly honest, I think this was one of our most tame torture sessions.
They're like serious
Really
hazards.
had- yeah,
Like everyone, like, oh, we tied up the governor of this town. We shot someone out of a cannon. You know, just a silly old day for the Derelict adventurers.
I'd like to add that the governor was fine.
True.
We tied him up to avoid any other further harm. You know what I mean?
what we did to this guy is essentially a war crime.
Can't just break
No.
a man.
It is a war crime.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
cruel
we don't
and
make a
unusual
one-last
punishment.
draft law evolution anymore.
Cruel and unusual torture, yeah.
Yeah.
So are we headed to Neophars to see what maybe they remember about the insane asylum? Maybe we track down the family after that. Ooh, bring that Glorbo's cookbook. Maybe that'll help them
Already got it.
find him.
All right. Do you guys head out into the town?
Yeah. All right.
Drag you guys over there. And I gotta freaking Neophar, you're in your house. The rest of you are back at the inn, just all the way at the bottom of the map. My own hubris works against me. All right, yeah. So, Neophar, you've woken up? You know, were you going with them to the insane asylum, or did you go home before that?
I went with them.
Okay.
I think you misinterpreted when I said I was gonna go. I meant like I was actually gonna go.
Yeah, I
go.
knew that. That I was in character.
Mhm.
Hey, Neophar, do you know anything that happened in the insane asylum last night?
Sherman just teleported to you.
Oh, I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
it's fine. It's fine. Neophar, are you going out looking for them, seeing if you can maybe meet them halfway?
Yeah, of course.
All right, I'll drag you there, and then I'll grab our entire colorful bunch, and you guys will meet here near the Kill and Growled, where the owner. Neophar, as you were walking and you're waiting for him, you just see Bill Williams just sadly broken
Oh, no.
walk by.
Oh no.
Yeah, Amber broke him.
Why didn't you guys stop me? Remind me to take
I
him out.
mentioned I did once.
Oh, W. Right.
What about Mateo? He said it was a good idea.
He'll be fine, guys. He'll be fine. Don't worry
Oh
about
no.
Bill.
Are you okay?
All right, yeah, you guys meet up near the town's rough geographical center.
Hmm.
Yo, what's good, Neef?
Hello. Yes, it is good. Amber, the color one.
Wait, what did you just call me?
The colored.
No time for that now. Neofar, do you remember
Mhm.
what happened when we went to the insane asylum?
Uh, we went to the insane asylum?
Yeah, don't you remember? We went to the orc camp, checked out the orcs, thought we were going to fight the orcs. I didn't. We made the orc guys act a little bit stronger with some powers, and then we went to the insane asylum, but I don't really remember. None of us can really remember what happened after we got there.
Um, I yes, we did go to the insane asylum, didn't we? Or we were going there, and then
So we woke up in the end.
I woke up in the house. But no, no, this is quite bizarre. Uh,
Amber, did you drug us all?
Person I got drugged was Zoltrick because of you.
Because of Mateo. Mateo explained what happened, so I know it was.
I don't know.
As you all are talking, you see running up to you is a younger person who you've all seen before. It's the kid who promised to do a group portrait of you all.
We do not have time for another
Oh.
portrait, kid. Oh my
No,
god.
Mateo!
yes, I
Mateo.
apologize.
Sorry, hi, I'm done. Is what I'm here to say. I'm done.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, let's see it.
That was
absolutely.
pretty
can you
quick.
show us?
And he hands you all a beautiful painting, which you can all see on the map, and I'll send to the Discord.
Okay.
Who made it? Like in real
Ooh.
life, who made it?
A great friend of mine who is in chat, Delta Moth, amazing
They're
artist.
amazing.
Yay.
How'd you get all these?
Oh my god.
But yeah, you guys have that nice, beautiful group portrait of you all.
Who is
Wait
this
a
bull guy?
moment. Hold on a second.
Ah,
Yeah, Duckmoth, that is
wait, hold on.
amazing.
Hold on. I actually got a perfect image for this. Hold up, give me a minute. Just don't say anything. Give me a minute.
Oh my god.
Hold
This
on.
Ulrich slips the gold coin to the kid.
He is beside himself. He's very happy.
Who's the Minotaur, though?
Yes.
Who?
Who is that?
Who are you talking about? I drew a group, and he looks at it. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I painted that.
But
I
I mean,
don't-
you said it was a picture of us.
Yeah, I thought it was. I don't know who that is.
I kind of find this funny because it's like Mateo's like flying over the group because he's like the shortest.
Joke, you're just gonna try and gaslight us
Right,
that there's
I'm
another
tall.
member of the party that we forgot due to things happening in the village.
Well, just keep
Okay.
playing and see. Alright?
Oh no, have we been mind flayed?
Oh no.
No, it's like someone posed behind us and we didn't know.
No, I don't. I don't know who that is. I don't. I've never seen him before. Can everyone please make me an intelligence save?
Oh, an intelligence save.
Oh, my
Okay.
best save.
Oh my
Oh.
worst.
Goji, I got a question. Is it a spell?
I just need an intelligence save. It would not be a spell in this case.
How do
Like-
I roll an intelligence save exactly?
Oh,
You
Mateo.
should be able to click in your sheet. There should be an option under the saves box, and there should be an option for intelligence. It's going to be near the top. There you go.
Like,
That's
I'm
terrible.
gonna forget something.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Anyone who rolled above a 16, you guys don't have a headache.
I
Anyone
rolled a
who-
24.
So yeah, Zoltric, you don't have a headache, but once again, who's the Minotaur guy? Anyone who rolled below a 16, you have a bad headache. And Sherman, your headache is like a splitting, horrid migraine type of headache.
Sherman's got to release like a loud, like high-pitched screeching sound because he's in a lot of pain.
The kid
And he like grabs his
also has a
head.
headache.
Oh.
Sorry, the kid has a headache too, and he's, holding his head.
Mhm.
No,
Wait.
poor kid.
Take this. I pass him something.
No, don't take that, kid.
I gave to Sherman.
No. Can I like ask if the kid's alright? Because I'm concerned.
Sorry, I've just got a headache. I don't know why I drew that, painted anything about that.
It's
I
like
know all
the-
of you six, but I don't.
I like the drawing of you though. It's amazing.
Mhm.
Don't worry, I'll send my compliments to the artist real quick.
Tell the artist I said thank you.
I think he's watching right now, so he should be able to hear her.
Must admit, I'm not that
See?
impressed by
We've never heard it ourselves. What was that colored one?
I am impressed. I say that out of game.
Ah,
I'm not that easily impressed, but I am. I actually congratulate them. I enjoyed the work.
yeah, I asked them for a lot.
Yeah.
To draw
It's
7
a-
characters.
Yes, the characters.
And only from the reference images you guys have provided.
Hmm. Yeah.
But yes,
Wait, what's my AO doing?
He's floating.
Mateo's levitating.
Yeah.
Because he can.
Because he can.
Is it rude to say Mateo? It's like the biggest forehead.
Yeah, I just-
No, not at all.
Is what?
I mean, half of us don't even have foreheads, so like.
I mean, I have,
Roasting
I have, like, skeleton on
Mateo.
my head, so.
matter of fact, now I'm looking at him. He does kind of look a little short.
It's because his knees are,
Bended.
yeah. Yeah, I'll leave the art up until you guys choose to move on from the art or whatever it is you're going to do.
Yeah, well, now we've been mind flayed, and maybe the mind flayers have, like, our companion, and we don't even remember them because they've been flayed.
That is what I was thinking, my friend.
So,
Can I
do you
take
want-
the photo and stuff it in my pocket?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do we want to go back to the don't want to try going back to the insane asylum?
Sure, but first, I want to do something real quick.
This interpretation of Mateo reminds me of Nacho Libre.
Uh,
I don't know.
okay. The artist is thanking you guys for the compliments. He wants some water, but, artists, am I right? I'll get him his
Get him
water when he
water.
needs it.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
You get exposure instead of water. That's all you get.
Well, Fairchild, for your work, I give you this. I pass him a drink made entirely out of the berries. This thing is like worth a lot of money.
He
It's also incredibly delicious.
he nods. He thanks all of you. I I'm sorry about whatever that was. I still can't remember why I drew that.
I don't think it's your fault. There's mind flayers in town.
Yeah, you should
There
probably
are?
Oh yeah, you should probably get out of here.
Quick, child. Do you have a family?
I have a I have a dad and a mom.
Well, that's a family, so
Go to
Terrorists don't get me.
if you decide to get out of town, here's like some money, and go to a place called the Derelict Bar in this city. It'll allow you free passage.
Thank you. And he nods and he runs off, and you know you
They
can hear him
take
say, "My
500
flares!"
gold.
What'd you say?
They take the 500 gold.
Yeah, he's just boom, 500 gold. Thank you. Mind flares are attacking the town.
I sure hope that kid doesn't get robbed. Anyways, I like to go to the giant puddle or ocean, I don't know, lake.
Pond.
Yeah, and fill up 500 gallons of water in that bag holding.
All right,
All right, now I like to boil that shit.
to make steam.
No, just make boiling hot water.
Okay, I'm not sure how you precisely do that, but I'm sure we'll find out.
Or they take
That is a lot of water to heat up.
and cast it at will and lasts for about an hour. All I gotta do is just cast it on the bag, and then it'll just boil as it goes into the bag.
All right. Near far.
And be-
All right. Are you guys heading to the insane asylum?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
and
Okay.
because of the
I
concept
don't know
of
where that is, so I'm just following them.
True, you wouldn't.
and for the concepts of element affinity, because the water is in an enclosed space with no outside regulation, that stuff will stay boiled until I release it.
All right. You all make it to the insane asylum outside. It's a decently sized building.
Hmm.
Looks
What a
to be in
small
alright
building.
condition.
What? Why is there an EFR there? What?
All right, everyone, what's the plan?
Neofar didn't want to come.
Neofar's there.
Why are there two?
There are? Where?
There's only one.
Did I
No,
clone
there's one on
Neofar?
the left side, right? Am I
Are you?
am I imagining things?
Oh no.
Maybe you should be the one that saying silent.
I don't see any extra Neofars.
I think
What?
they were doing the cocaine instead of me.
I'm not crazy.
I am
There's
not
one-
crazy.
I'm not
Don't let it
crazy,
touch
I'm
There's one
you.
right
It'll kill you.
Oh my god! There's
There's
a
a-
ghost.
I don't know. I don't see any other
It's my
Neofars. You,
ghost.
you might want to refresh your roll 20s.
I am lying.
Oh, yes. But, okay. I'm giving the artist water. But they also want to point out that if you guys want the individual portraits, they can have those done. Because they just drew all of you guys entirely and then arranged you.
Sure.
I wanna.
I'm gonna actually change my token to that.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Mine.
Can I like? I feel like Zoltrik's glasses don't suit him, so I kind of want him to not have glasses. If it's able to be done.
Oh god. I don't know why there's two Neophytes. It looks like it's supposed to be on GM layer too for some reason. I don't know why. I have nothing there. Yeah, all right.
All right.
You
I
guys
burst
enter.
and I point my gun at the green guy. This is a robbery.
The lizard folk behind the counter. Whoa!
I'm just kidding. I holster my rifle.
It's
Just kidding.
Really?
good to see you
Maybe-
guys again.
What do you mean again?
I hope so. I mean,
Well,
I wasn't here.
yeah, I didn't see the large
I was
dragonborn,
nice to
but
see you.
I saw the rest of you all. You were here yesterday.
About that, something seems to have messed up memory. What were we here for yesterday?
You were here to investigate, and then you talked to someone. I'm not sure who, though.
Probably would have been like a manager or something.
For all Karen.
No, it wasn't a manager.
Is there anything you know where we went?
You were
Like
talking
what room?
to, I think, a patient?
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I don't remember who you were here to talk to. Or who you talked to at all.
Well, can we see a list of patients and maybe someone's name will jog our memory?
Let's see, I just did a list of the current patients. Sure. I don't have any names prepared. Thanks, guys, but
Sorry.
it's fine. I'm kidding.
Oh.
He hands you a list of names. I can tell you right now, none of them look very familiar to you.
Is there like a older list that I could compare it to?
There are records in the basement, but we don't really use those anymore.
To the records.
To the record.
I don't know if there's any from like last night or I think today's.
We've got every patient that was supposedly checked in here, but I think those records are old or wrong or something, because there's people that none of us even remember on those.
Oh, really? Well, we'll just give it a look anyway, and we'll let you know if we find anything weird.
Indeed.
Yeah, feel free to look around, talk to any of the patients if you want.
Okay.
Is that an ironclad?
You see the Ironclad sitting at a table playing what appears to be a game of dominoes by himself.
By himself.
Sir, why are you inside this asylum?
I've told him 1,000,000 times, Johnny. All right? I don't need to be in here.
Who's Johnny?
He's sitting right across from you, Johnny. You don't... Where'd he go?
Ah,
There's
Okay.
no one named Johnny.
Wait, hold up. I gotta see something real quick. Would you say this guy's name was again?
What?
What'd you say this guy's name was again?
This guy?
Or what? Yeah, the green guy.
You never asked him for it.
Oh, I have a question. By any chance, did you get any homeless people in here in like the last few months?
I don't know exactly. I mean, we've gotten, like, that Ironclad. I think he might have been homeless. I don't know.
I mean, like any violent people that got thrown in here.
I'd have to look at the records. That's the best. I don't have a perfect memory.
All right, I just want to see if there was anyone I accidentally put in here by mistake. You know,
But
you
yeah,
need to let go of Johnny. He's not here anymore.
He was just right here. What do you think, Barney?
You need to let go. It wasn't your fault. That accident. It wasn't.
What accident? They're the guys who tipped me off to Pepe.
Exactly. It's not your fault. You need to let go of them.
Who the
Give
fuck is
yourself.
Pepe?
Pepe Sylvia. His mail kept coming back and back and back. I decided, I gotta find the guy. I gotta put the mail in his goddamn hands, or it's never gonna get it. It's gonna keep coming back down here. So I walk up to Pepe's office, and what do I find? There's no Pepe Sylvia. The man does not exist. So I go, oh, there's no Pepe Sylvia. You gotta be kidding me. I got boxes full of Pepe. So I march my way down to Carol and HR's office, and I say, Carol, I gotta talk to you about Pepe. And I open the door, and what do I find out? There's not a single goddamn desk in that office. There is no Carol in HR.
That's fucky.
You need to let go of Carol.
But Barney and Johnny, they tipped me off, and I don't know where they went. They were just here.
That guy always like that?
Yeah. He's, crazy. All those people exist. Except, Barney and Johnny.
Oh, so what is he on about?
He's crazy. He's in here for a reason.
Oh, what about you?
Oh, well, I'm not crazy. I just felt like taking a break from all of the world-ending stuff,
How so?
Well, I mean, the world's gonna end in, tomorrow. Usually, it's a tomorrow of some kind.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Is there a specific event that's going down, or?
Explaining it to people who aren't, as aware as me. I'm sorry, this is a lot of work to do. So, Rory No the Lizard God is going to... Apparently we were too powerful for Amber. Welcome back, Amber. I'm going to keep moving. Rorino the Lizard God is going to appear in a giant bubble, and when he is freed from the bubble, he is going to begin consuming the souls of those who have never eaten toast. And once he's done, he's going to move across the land in a zigzag pattern, like you'd see on a sweater, or on a shirt worn by a young boy.
I'm going to stop you right there. I'm from the camp of believers that the lizard god is going to move in a straight line. None of this zigzag line stuff. So I won't hear any more of your blaspheme in the name of the lizard god, all right? And if you say anything else like that around me, I'm going to sock one to you.
Oh, you're one of those guys. That's right. They're always one of those guys. I swear. And you see the guard walk over to... Okay, that's enough. You gotta calm down.
I'm a terrible person.
Since we're all talking to crazy people, I like to talk to this wizard-looking folk.
Hello, young miss.
Hey, Grandpa.
Oh, you're my granddaughter?
Yeah, it's my birthday. You told me you were going to give me some money.
Oh. All right. Well, let me reach into my pocket here. He pulls out pebbles. Here you go.
Thanks, Grandpa. See you for Christmas.
All right.
And I like to walk away.
All right.
And I like to walk back and say, is there a name tag on him?
His name is Jedediah.
I like to walk, Mr. Jebediah, it's time for your monthly pills.
Oh, I hate the pill.
Oh no.
I know.
No, don't do it.
All right, here they go. And I hand them back to Pebbles.
Oh, oh my gosh! I gotta roll this elderly man a con save.
No.
Okay, he rolled well enough. He just.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
no. He's
Tastes
got a
funny.
gizzard.
We're trying to get a joke or something.
You're right. But Jebediah, because you've been such a good person, I was able to sneak you this. I hand him some of my berries, like 5.
Oh, the non-cocaine drugs.
Yeah.
All right, he takes some and he's. Oh, thank you. I love it when the young people give me free stuff.
Does he take one?
Sure. And he's feeling better already. I feel like I could pull down a barn.
Well, he technically can't. Well, not yet. I always wondered, what will happen if a non-crazy person, if a crazy person eats one of these that drives someone crazy?
Oh God, please don't give him the eating faces drug. Today on Amber is torturing a crazy person. Guys, I think this is in like the Geneva Convention.
Yeah.
Or should I say Geneva Checklist?
No, I mean, this stuff could actually give a person the ability to pull down a barn. It's just that they might eat a few faces along the way.
All right, Mateo, what are you up to? What are you looking at?
I'm just looking around this kitchen area, seeing if there was anybody in here, if there was any other things. Maybe it's like our kitchen at Vespa's place, missing cooks and whatnot.
It seems fairly normal. Looks like it's probably like there's a little table of shifts. And it looks like it has multiple names on it, and you can presume those are the name of the guards.
Mm. And I grab an apple and I just start eating that. I walk out.
All right.
Shall we find the basement team? I thought these guys might be helpful, but
Really?
can
You
talk
thought that the
more.
people in the insane asylum might be helpful?
Well, maybe
Okay,
there's
but
someone in the insane
you,
asylum who isn't actually as insane as they seem. Maybe they've
I'm
been
gonna
talking
see
about
if
mind flayers.
this guy can either describe Jimmy or if he gets a headache trying to describe Jimmy.
Johnny?
Johnny. Can you
This.
tell us anything about Johnny?
Oh, absolutely. He wears purple slacks, green shirt. He's got suspenders. He always wears an orange suit coat.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
All right, I have an idea.
Normally win in this game of dominoes.
Oh, well, Barney does.
Oh,
So I have an idea.
you should kill Bonnie. Anyways, bye.
Anyways, guys, I have an idea. We split it off into groups of 3. Mateo, Sherman, and Vesrin, if they want to, it's just a suggestion. They take the downstairs and look through the records, while the rest of us just scan the room, see if we can find someone that can give us information.
I'd be down.
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm you guys think it'll be a good idea.
So where did you say the rest of y'all were going?
I said me, Zoltric, and Neophar. Oh my, the 3 dragons. We basically just search through the rooms upstairs, see if we can find someone who's not as crazy as they look, and basically see if we can get some information. Well, Mateo, Sherman, and Vesrin search the records room downstairs. I suggested Vesrin, Sherman, and Mateo. Mateo because you can move fast, Vesrin because she's really smart, and Sherman because he's also really smart.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Sure.
Let's go have a look.
All right. Do you guys, well, do you guys take a farther look around so you can find the stairs that you need to find to go downstairs? Which, I'll give you a not so subtle hint. That way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To the left, or to the west. Oh. There you go, Mateo. You found the right set of stairs.
Yeah, there we go. We're proud of you. Good
Found
job,
the stairs, guys.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So, you three are going down, and we'll start with you three as you make your way down into the asylum. Dang it. Today on, I forget to, that's the wrong person. Teo, Sherman, and Ezra. We're going to focus ping on you guys. So that's where you are. You enter into a, Oh, dang it, you're on the other side. Son of a gun. Okay, I'll refocus ping. Because I hit the wrong side. Because I forgot that there were 2 sets of stairs. Then you guys aren't blinking around like Pac-Man. There we go. You guys are there.
All right, I begin looking around, taking an intricate look inside these cells, looking for the people.
They are empty. It looks like, if you want to roll me perception.
What's up with? Is that a big hole in the back of this cell?
It does appear that way.
Mm. Maybe somebody could help me.
Nothing's amiss here.
Bezrin, come look around. You're really good at looking at stuff.
Okay.
Good old-fashioned perception. Yeah. It looks like
I
these
had dust
cells,
in my eye.
in particular, haven't gotten much use in a while. And another important piece is that oh my gosh, the Neopar is everywhere, man. But another important piece is that there's a big hole in the back of the cell, and it looks like it leads into a tunnel that is maybe only big enough for you to follow, and even then it's a little cramped.
I'm gonna check it out.
You're going into the tunnel alone. Okay.
I will go to the entrance of it, and I have a light with me. Yes, I have a torch, surely.
Surely. Yeah, it is a long running tunnel, and it leads. Your best guess is north, probably north of town, because this insane asylum is kind of on the more eastern edge of town, whereas that tunnel certifiably leads north.
Okay, and I'll tell Mateo and Sherman, I'll be like, hey, looks like this runs up to the north. Can't see where it goes. Looks like it goes a long way.
That's odd. Why would it be leading into this insane asylum tunnel?
No idea. Let's continue looking around. We can come back to this.
That makes sense. Can I hear anything
Go ahead, roll perception. You can hear, light work being done, a little bit of talking. Let me throw another guard in here. Ambient kind of, how was your day? It was alright, Are you inmates holding up well? Stuff like that.
I head on down and I guess I peek my head through this door.
What's this area here? What is this? Just a big long hallway?
Up here? Or down here?
Yeah, both directions there. What is this?
That hallway leads to what would appear to be a set of stairs, and there's another hallway, and you can see a guard standing at the end of it, and it looks like that hallway takes a turn.
For the worst.
Guard.
He's just kind of like leaning against the wall very idly.
I wave and walk on towards this way.
All right, he nods to you. Mateo, in this room you see two guards that appear to be organizing things, and they are, idly chatting. How many empty rooms? I think I counted, 23? 23? We need to really update these numbers more often. Because last I had 22. Probably just an error in counting. One of the newbies, maybe? Yeah, probably. None of those idiots know how to count. Know how to count properly, at least. They always report the wrong frickin' number.
Hey guys, we're investigators. We're doing some light investigating. We've been given charge of the grounds. How you guys
Hold on.
down
Who
here?
gave you that?
Oh, we spoke to the manager and the front desk guy.
Oh, you spoke to Shackard?
He's a delightful green color.
Tail, but,
Yeah, I mess with the broad strokes. I'm not here to get down to the nitty-gritty of your coloration, sir. I'm just here to evaluate, check up on things here.
What are you investigating, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, there's no specific intent to the investigation. It's more of a, how you might say, broad strokes investigation.
All right. Well, what do you need to know? I suppose.
We've been looking into some of the records. Firstly, about the inmates down there. I was told that they'd be down in this area. I'm also wondering what else you might keep down in this section.
Oh, records. Back when this place wasn't as kind, I suppose is a way to put it. Less than kind stuff was done down here.
The torture rooms.
All kinds of stuff. They were cutting people's heads open, throwing as much magic through them as they could. All kinds of less
Jeez,
than kind
that sounds
stuff.
terrible. No more of that, I presume.
No, we don't. These are mostly just areas for the guards to stand by, relax, keep our
You guys
records.
ever see any ghosts?
Ghosts? No.
Charming actually clenches his fist like when he hears about what they used to do.
Interesting. No,
Sorry.
I've never seen any ghost.
Interesting. Any mind flayers?
Could you repeat that? He asks you.
Go ahead,
Vezran.
Vezran.
Oh, I was going to ask what the purpose of the tunnel in these cells is.
Tunnel? I don't
Yes.
know about any tunnel. If there's one there, maybe it's an old tunnel that someone used to tunnel out, but we don't use that. We don't even use these cells anymore. I mean, I think maybe we might have once if someone gets really, really violent, in which case we walk them down here and we put them in that cell and we tell them, hey, you need to calm down. Or, we really don't want to keep you down here, but if we have to, we will. And we have a guy usually standing by waiting for them to calm down.
I see, I see.
So you don't know what the tunnel's about.
No idea. I'm sorry.
So, do you also keep track of who has been visited down here?
Visitations, not really. People
Hmm.
come and go as they please. As long as, we don't hear anything suspicious from the rooms or from the inmates when they visited, stuff like that, or see anything wrong, it's usually pretty calm here. We keep records of patients or inmates, whichever term you prefer. I prefer patients, but occasionally I slip up.
Residents. They'd be called residents.
Residents, all right.
And you said that you might just be in air, but there's more rooms that are open than like every time you check it.
I swear, man, we do a daily check, and occasionally, I don't know if someone counts wrong, or if we just didn't keep track of someone leaving, or something stupid like that, because, yesterday we had 22. We had 22 for, like, the past 2 weeks, and then suddenly it's 23. There's no records of anyone leaving. My guess is that someone counted wrong, or something stupid like that 2 weeks ago. And
Wait, so
sometimes people
extra
don't
person?
people don't do their jobs right, and they don't recount. They just look at the number and say, yeah, that sounds right. And then, we get off count, and I'm sorry. It's a pain in my rear, because usually I have to go and reconcile, why is there an empty room? Is there supposed to be an empty room? Did someone just leave stuff in a room? Did someone count wrong when someone left?
Do you know anyone in any of the empty rooms?
I know we had someone leave a couple months ago, but he felt like he was safe with himself, so he checked out.
Anyone yesterday?
No one checked out yesterday.
But didn't you just say the counts were off?
Yeah, we try to do a count every week or two, something like that. But if someone doesn't do their job, the counts get off.
So now you're up a person. You've got an extra person from somewhere.
We've got an extra empty room.
Oh, okay.
So my guess is that when someone left, someone didn't do their job right, and didn't count that room, and no one had. Cause freaking lazy new guards. They come in, they look at the numbers, and say, "Oh, that seems right. I don't have to go and do my job." And
Can you tell me which room it was?
I believe it was on the first and a half floor, which, stupid name, I know. It's first and a half, second and a half is usually where our rooms are. Somewhere on the first and a half floor. All of our second and a half floor rooms are empty. We haven't used those in forever. We haven't had enough room. This place, from what I can tell, had more residents, but it doesn't now.
Interesting. Okay. Well, thanks, guys. Will you direct us toward the documents, the records?
The records, where do I want to put the records? We'll put them in this room, and he says, "Hey!" And the scribe walks over and takes out a big file folder and walks it over and just hands it to you, Vezrin. Those are all our records.
Oh, easy enough. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yep.
And I just take a breeze around real quick, just to save everybody the legwork. I just run around looking in the rooms, running past
While
these
he is
guards.
doing that, I will investigate these records.
Go ahead, roll me investigation. Vezrin, not Mateo. you're looking through, you don't see any names of note. There's, you can see in the earlier records, there's occasional deaths, like in the early stuff, but eventually you see a clear cut where it goes from deaths to checking, like being checked out, moving to another facility in a different part of the kingdom, stuff like that. And you're noticing that sometimes the numbers just aren't adding up. Like there's people on these records that, like, 1 week they're there, the next week they're not, but there's no checkout records, and you see a guard mark, like, just wrote a wrong name, question mark, because, and some of them there's like a slash through some of the records that says doesn't exist, or was never here, or don't even know who that is. In the past couple months.
Is there yesterday?
There has not been a total census. There's been a room count, but they haven't done a total census yet this week. But there are no leaving records for yesterday whatsoever.
Hmm.
Hmm. And as Mateo returns, I'll look up and be like, "What? What did you find out?"
Well, there's a really cool shield guardian down there, and another tunnel, down the hallway here a bit. So those might be rooms of interest for us. Do I notice anything else of importance, Koji?
Perception?
Big bucks, no whammies. All right.
You notice that the tunnel that you found in this side, down here, is noticeably larger than the tunnel you saw for the room up there. Like, you could fit part way in. It's really cramped for you and would not be a good idea to try to crawl through. But you could technically fit part of the way.
And they're kind of like in the bottom right?
Yeah.
I wonder if I can fit better than my tail since I'm shorter.
You'd be making pretty much
Ooh.
everything at disadvantage.
Ooh,
Well,
or
why
I
don't
can
we go
cast
check it out
Reduce
real
on
quick, guys?
myself.
I was just thinking I would do the same thing for myself. Vezran, we should go check out this tunnel real quick.
All right, let's have a look. And I will tell him, and since Sherman is right there, I will tell them, what I've observed about the records, that they're very inconsistent. People disappearing, guards questioning whether they were ever there.
So they're getting flayed here. The mind flayers are probably just moving in and out of this place with impunity because people are crazy. So who would even believe them if they're telling them they're getting flayed? I bet that's what these tunnels are about.
Does anyone hear McKay talk about mind flayers?
Like, where you are right now?
I heard like Michaela's like right here, right? Or where he's on the map.
Oh, does anyone hear him talk about mind
Yeah,
flayers?
does anyone hear him? Yeah.
They're just kind of idly saying by, and there's, just...
Yeah, talk about mind flayers and staying asylum. I don't know.
This guy pokes at you. Sure, you're not supposed to be in here?
You think you're gonna be the one to hold me, bud?
Hey, I'm just joking, man. I know you're investigating for some reason.
That's what I thought.
Anyone know anything about this tunnel? I could really ask about
This
it.
guy comes out and says, no, not a clue. We don't investigate it. It's cramped tunnel. Not a good idea to go down mysterious tunnels, as I'm taught.
That's fair. That makes sense. If we weren't
Is that-
investigators, we would.
Is
Hey,
that a
Mateo?
mega warning?
What's up?
How big is a mind flayer?
Uh, I think it really depends on what they were created from, but I guess generally pretty tall, huh? They're pretty lithe though.
So can a mind flayer fit through here?
I don't know. They're pretty like thin. I bet they could squeeze their mind flayery bodies like in just tight spaces.
Vezran does bring up a very good point, though. That tunnel is not like the general image you get of a mind flyer. That tunnel is not mind flyer size.
Hmm.
It is shorter. It's like dwarf sized. A halfling could fit through all right, but once again, you're going alone into a mysterious tunnel.
Well, she wouldn't be going alone. Sherman and I can reduce ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Still going into a mysterious tunnel.
All right. Yeah, time to check out the mysterious tunnel.
I'm like, do you
All
have
my
a map
warnings
for it?
fall on deaf ears.
Yeah. Maybe we should wait until we regroup and then explore it. The more people, the better. Because as far as we know, there's a mind flayer camp down there, and I don't know if the three of us kill multiple at a time.
That makes sense. Okay, so maybe we go check on the progress of our other team and regroup before checking on the mind flayers.
Mm-hmm.
On the way out, can I talk to these guys in here? What's up with this shield guardian guy?
Oh yeah, this is the shield guardian appears to be dormant. But oh yeah, this is the town's one shield guardian. Where this is the safest place in town. Knock on wood, you know. But we're supposed to keep it here, keep it safe. Those two pylons there have about as much magical energy as the town can collect in however many years these things have not used their charge since. So who knows when that is. But they just collect ambient magical energy in the air, and if the town encounters some kind of threat, they shoot all that into the shield guardian to charge it as much as it can be charged. It's, built pretty well. It's an old shield guardian, don't get me wrong, but, they built them better in those days.
Yeah, that's true. How is it activated? Like, who has the authorization to activate it?
One of the guards here just pulls the lever on the wall right by the door, and you've noticed there's a lever on the wall right by the door, and we activate it.
Okay, that's good to remember. Thanks.
Dang it, I want to pull the lever.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
Yeah, maybe at the right time.
You notice Sharon just now staring at the lever.
Alright. And as you guys are, I presume, returning to the surface, we're going to real quick cut back over to our friends up top, and you guys will come in probably in the next, after about 20 minutes or so.
Do you think the guys... How do you think the other three are doing? I say to Hey, I got a question for you, Zoltric. Is it just me, or do you also make scales?
What do you mean make scales?
It's just that whenever I once left a scale near a light bulb, and I found the light bulb on.
What?
What's a light bulb?
Light bulbs don't exist?
No. Everything's magic.
Fine. I just want to know, are my scales the equivalent of a potato clock?
That's an interesting question. I suppose they carry some charge. Zoltric's scales would be cold, because he's a silver dragonborn, and their thing is cold. But I suppose yours would have a bit of a very small electrical charge that you cannot abuse. So
They're saying
don't
mine
even
are
ask.
like So you're saying mines are the equivalent of like AA batteries?
Yes.
I mean, it might come in some use one day.
Perhaps. Are you guys looking around, going to talk to some more residents
Mhm.
of this insane asylum?
I just
Yeah,
want to
I
look around.
All right, you have, real quick, we're going to start with Zoltric. Zoltric, you have two ways you can go. You can go down this way where there are more patients, or you can go down the other way where there are patients. Are you going to one of the patient areas? Are you going to one of the passive areas? What are you doing?
Patient area.
On the left or right?
Right, because right is always right.
Yeah.
Totally.
You walk over and you can see that there are currently 2 rooms with people in them.
I like to join.
All right. Neofar, are you coming too, just to round us off? Or are you staying over? All right. Yeah.
I'm coming too.
Heck yeah.
These are my brethren. These are my
The dragon trio are at it again.
the dragon trio at it again.
All right. It appears that there are 2 people. There's an old man who is sitting in a room. He's very calm, and then there's what appears to be a lizard folk that looks similar to the one at the door, but wearing a mask similar to that worn of the Marauders.
Oh, I want to see the lizard folk.
I don't want to talk to the old man.
He looks familiar, Amber. All right. We'll start with Zoltric real quick, and then we'll shift over to Amber. Zoltric, you see this lizard focusing around. He's wearing basic armor, a mask similar to that of the Marauders, which I don't think you met. Or maybe you did.
No, I don't think I did. I don't
They were
remember.
at the festival where they attacked the festival. Were you at the festival, Zoltric?
I don't think so.
All right. But he's sitting on the bed and looks at you and says, "What do you want?"
I've just come to investigate things.
Oh, what are you investigating? The fact that my brother locked me up in here?
Your brother?
Yeah, he's the nice guy at the front desk. Says I'm crazy or something.
Why does he think you're crazy?
I joined up with a very powerful group of people who were going to establish themselves across the land, and the leaders were trustworthy, they were powerful. One guy, 4 swords, 4 arms, drains life energy, drains souls out of people. The other guy, he's a magic wielder. He also does the soul drain thing. Powerful guys, people that you can follow, and they're going to get stuff done. You're going to become a powerful person by association. You try to burn down one town, and one of your friends carves off the mayor's face and wears it like a mask, and suddenly you're the bad guy.
But that doesn't make you crazy. Like, associating yourself with someone that powerful, that doesn't make you crazy, so...
I
don't
know,
why
that's what I said. I don't know why he's so upset about that and the children I ate.
The children you ate.
Did I forget that part? Sometimes I forget that part.
Yeah, you definitely forgot that part.
Well, I mean, you gotta absorb the souls somehow. I'm sure that's part of how the bosses, Skelester and Furenton, learned how to. I mean, they didn't say that directly, but it was kind of implied that, you eat a child, you get their soul.
I'll be right back.
All right.
How many children did you eat?
I ate like 3, okay? And then Shacker decided, I need to be in here.
If they don't stay specifically to eat children, I don't think you should do.
That's what Shackard said. That's what the other Marauders said. You're just like them. You think I'm crazy, don't you?
Eating children isn't okay.
He does the thing with his hand where it's like the little face talking. He's like, yeah, right. Eating children isn't okay.
This is why you're trapped in here, because you ate children and you don't find anything.
Is there anything else you want besides me eating children?
Do you have any secrets that you don't want anyone to find out, even though you probably wouldn't tell me?
The children tasted pretty good.
Oh god.
Amber, I'm sorry, Neofire, what were you gonna say?
Well, I'm just gonna try to convert this guy as I do. Hold on. Well, let me work my magic. Say, Neopar kind of clicks through the door. I hear you look for power, right?
Yeah.
Look, what? You know the most powerful thing?
What's that?
Knowledge. True knowledge.
Okay.
To know anything, to know a lot of things, an enemy, for an example, is, well, the most powerful thing you could have. Well, aside from raw power, but what's raw power if you don't know how to hit your enemy? You don't know where they are. You don't know anything about it.
I'm listening. What do you got for me?
I am on a crusade to revive the god, Sadia, so I can enter his library in the flying castles.
Cool. What's his stance on eating children?
As long as they're not dragon.
So I have to limit what I'm eating?
Perfectly honest with you,
Therefore, no children.
Soltrek's like,
Well, he
guys, we
wouldn't
can't. You can't let this guy eat children. And Neofire's like, but a convert is a convert.
perfectly honest, if you do that, I don't know, him might allow you to eat a few.
Well,
Oh.
once you get out of here, and by any happenstance, you are welcome to join me in my crusade.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think. I've never tasted a dragon, so I might have to taste a dragon before I convert. See if it's worth it.
Oh no.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll think about it.
All
I hope you
right.
stay in here.
Goji, I got a question.
Ask away.
You said Tiamat was occasionally looking at me, right? How is she exactly doing it? Like scrying or something similar?
Godly scrying. She's a god.
Godly scry.
I don't know.
So does that mean Tiamat just heard Neofar's entire plan?
She's not looking at you all the time. So let's say that she didn't. She didn't hear that.
What be your stance on that then, since the crystal dragon is technically her child?
It's strange.
It is strange.
Yeah, because technically Tiamat and Bahamut created Sardior.
Yeah, which makes them sort of parents.
But Tiamat and
but then-
Bahamut
but then-
are also brothers.
Brother and sister, but it's not like it's like they both shaped Sardior.
Mhm.
They both had a
And
hand in
then-
shaping Sardior.
And then with Sardior, Sardior was kind of used as like a tool of sorts to create the other dragons.
Also, if you think that's crazy, like that means canonically all dragons are from incest. If you think about it.
Let's not
Incest
word it
and
like
grooming.
that
Not
ever again.
really- it's not really like that.
Because it was, think of like if a brother and sister made a construct together. It's sort of like that, except this construct is alive and a god.
Yeah, and then with that construct, they made other constructs.
Kind of seems like grooming too.
All right, back to the elderly
no more,
man.
No more of this. You are not ruining Sardior for me.
All right, so you see, Amber, you see an old man who you've seen before. You saw him also. Well, you didn't see this guy at the festival, but he's dressed like the people you saw. You see this guy. You saw him at the festival. You broke his arms. Bootman Bill.
What's his name
Bootman
again?
Bill?
Bootman Bill.
Bootman Bill.
Oh, hey, Bootman.
Oh,
Bootman Bill greets you. A lot of Bills, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Bill Williams,
Wow.
Big Bill, Bootman Bill. That's a lot of Bills.
How you doing?
Bootman Bill is all right. Bootman Bill is in insane asylum for no reason.
Right.
break him out.
Oh God.
Fine. I like to hand them a grenade.
Wait, what? But
You're-
how did they ever even hear? Oh, okay, I am up here.
You're not up
Do
here
I
yet.
see it?
I
Do I
see
see Amber giving them the grenade?
Amber, are you trying to hide that you're giving this man a magic grenade, or are you just handing him a magic grenade? How did you get a magic grenade, by the way? Did you make one?
Yeah, I can make one. It's easy. Basically, it's the equivalent of 5 fireballs. I put the beads in like a container.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, we could get Bootman Bill down to the tunnel before us.
Yeah, basically, it's like a
Oh my
bigger
God.
of the
Just see
shotgun.
if it's safe or not.
Bootman Bill will take... What does this do?
Just pull the trigger and it'll cause an explosion.
I start running out.
Bootman Bill just looks... Where is the Dragonborn going? This is trick. Let me move you. Are you running to the front door, or are you just running to the main area?
I'm running to the front door. I was leaving.
Like, nope, not dealing with Bootman Bill.
Near for a Susu.
Bootman Bill does not want to
Leopold does
blow
not know
up.
what the hell that is.
But Bootman Bill does not want
Leopold's
to
curious about that.
blow up place. Bootman Bill just wants to leave.
Fine. Here. Step through this, Can I open the cell door?
Yeah. You can just walk out.
Yeah, I open the cell and I throw down a... Just step through this door and then, like, wait, I don't know, 5 hours, and then you'll be out. And then I can release you back outside.
Bootman Bill will do this. And Bootman Bill
Alright.
walks...
Nobody's gonna ask why Bootman Bill's here.
I mean,
Nope.
why would...
He said it. He
Nah,
said it
it's
was no
worth it.
reason. So you know,
Yeah,
just-
Yeah, look, we definitely trust Bootman Bill.
he's not
Yeah.
crazy in the slightest. All right, are you guys? I'll give you guys a chance. You guys can go over to the other side, and it'll be real quick as the rest of the people hop back up.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Zoltric, after not hearing an explosion in the immediate time, do you return into the place, into the insane asylum?
Yeah, and can I go into like the left patient wing?
Absolutely. You guys all go to the left patient wing. Alright. In one room there's a hooded man in red robes, and in another there's a little kobold.
Oh, I want to go to the little cobalt.
What color is the cobalt?
Never know.
Just kind of like an off-brown color. Not any particular draconic color, just sort of something that sometimes kobolds will appear in. Even though they are draconic in nature.
Yeah, but they're not dragons.
Oh no.
No.
I talked to tall, dark, and mysterious.
What do you want?
Hi.
Hi.
What you went for?
They say that attempting to raise the all-powerful Demogorgon is wrong.
That just sounds stupid.
They say that me trying to sacrifice innocent lives so Demogorgon may be free from his prison in Moloch, and then free to roam the material plane is wrong.
You just sound stupid, dude.
Then you are the stupid one.
I'm a genius who created many machines that accelerated our technology by 100 years. What have you done with your life?
Worshipped the all-powerful Demogorgon.
Yeah, and I created a way and I'm currently making a way so people can contact their family members from across the planet. I'm
Ain't there
doing
already a way to do that?
Yeah, but I'm doing it better.
He does exactly what I do, but better.
Yeah. Can I just roll like persuasion to make this guy question his life?
Absolutely, go ahead and roll.
Look older than me.
He looks like he's a decent age. You know, like he's been doing stuff. He's been a cultist of Demogorgon for a while.
All right, what I'd like to say is I've done more with my life than you have, and you're older than me, and I've done more things. And perfectly honest, I'm also kind of maybe like a tiny bit in favor of a god. I bet yours doesn't even notice you. That-
You were wrong.
Persuasion.
Yeah, go
Based
ahead and roll.
I want this guy to basically 14, lucky.
Absolutely, go ahead and roll.
24.
He looks down at his hands. Maybe all-powerful Demogorgon does not realize how much I am devoted to him. I don't know why he talks like Mojo Jojo, but we're rolling with it.
The power fucker.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. We're not tolerate this. Because, no. It's not
Yeah. I must question myself.
Did I just say guy on the path of being good?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
You three,
Uh-oh.
the underground crowd. You guys get up from the underground. And you didn't even have to go through like a whole video game to do it. You just got to leave.
There was a video game?
There's a video game?
About leaving the underground, yeah. It was pretty popular
Oh.
a couple years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You know. There was
Metro, Last Light?
Undertale.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love it. Okay. It's
Welcome-
been 10
welcome to
years
the
now, or almost
underground.
10 years now. Hard to feel old.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Oh. All right. So you guys arrive, and are you looking for your compatriots?
Indeed.
All right. You can hear them
Okay,
from this area.
I'm gonna look for one more thing.
Which
I'm
if?
gonna look for a patient that might be able to fit in the tunnel underground.
Oh my gosh! Well, you're about to talk to a kobold, so you know.
What
Oh,
are you
oh,
doing
okay.
here?
Yeah, as you guys are approaching the kobold.
They put me in here because I was trying to take things a lot.
Ah.
Huh?
And
Oh.
excuses. You're just here hiding to slack off.
No,
Where's your owner?
What?
I do not have an owner.
How would you like a way out?
Well, they say I have kleptomania, and they say that's bad, that I try to steal things from everyone I meet.
Neophyte just has a horrid look on his face after.
If everyone
kobold
wants
said,
to roll perception for me or give me their passive.
Oh god.
My passive is 19.
All right.
I have
My
a 14.
All right.
God damn it.
I don't know how to do a passive. I'm sorry.
It should be at the bottom of your skills.
Oh.
It'll say passive perception.
My
It'll
passive
be
is
in its own
11.
little slide or own
My
little
passive
bar.
is 24.
I can-
Oh, how do I like post that?
You should just be able
You
to
don't
say
post
it.
it.
Like you can just tell me my passive is this.
No, my passive is 31.
Okay. Well, Mateo and Vezrin, you both notice this little and Neophar, you all notice this little kobold like grab Amber, one of Amber's things. Like he grabs Amber's little tiny model of a blue door, and he grabs it and he like tries to put it under his bed.
Oh no.
But you guys see him grab it. So
I guess that's his now.
that's
So-
where Poop Man Bill is.
How would you like to escape?
No. I should not escape. I am here for a reason. In fact, I am sorry. I just.
He hands Amber back the little model of the blue door.
How'd you?
I cannot control my hands. They wander and they steal.
I can cut off your
Yeah.
hand.
You are
No.
for a
Oh
reason.
my
Oh
god.
my god.
What?
He backs up to the wall.
Please. I just want them to. They've been sending me to therapy with Shaggard. He's been helping me learn how to not take things. Like, I used to not admit to people that I took things.
Who's Shackard?
Yes, he does a lot of work around here.
Well, here, take this, and I give the kobold my satchel, and as I start walking out, come on.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
I do not know what you mean.
Carry that for me. Come on.
He looks confused, but he
The
starts to.
stats and give it back to Neophar.
Zoltric's just like, stop. Just. Do you just like take it from the
No.
kobold and hand it back to Neophar?
Yeah, and then I hit the cobalt on the head and say, "You're doing good. Keep going to therapy."
Thank you.
Ugh.
All right. Are you guys taking any more looks around this area?
Yeah, I'll breeze around.
Yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead and roll me perception or investigation as you're looking into the other rooms, stuff like that.
I actually will turn around and ask Vezran. I'm like, hey, Vezran, you want to just breeze around with me real quick? I can help you look for stuff.
Sure, let's have a look.
But as Zoltric did that, I kind of move over to Amber, roll my eyes a little. Oh, Alloy was great.
Can I intimidate?
There's so much
Neophar?
dragon racism.
Can I intimidate Neophar? I rolled a 25.
Neophar, I cannot dictate how you react to an intimidation, but Neophar, Zoltric is like standing, big, wings out,
Oh.
you know. He's a big guy. He's a 7 foot tall guy.
I'm 7
Yeah.
foot 2.
Yeah. Just like,
I like to roll.
Wait, how are you intimidating, Neophar?
Like I'm giving like the most scariest stare. Like if it weren't to be put into words, I'd be like every swear word in the dictionary because he doesn't like you trying to make this child do your dirty work.
Just,
it's not a child, it's a grown man.
it's not a child, it's a
I don't care,
kobold.
it's a kobold. Like,
It's
this child.
All right, but yeah, if anyone is investigating,
But
roll
yeah.
investigation or perception. Sorry.
Uh,
I saw your roll, by the way, Amber. Yeah.
Steps back.
go,
a bit.
I'd like to roll intimidation on Zoltric.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Can we not get into a measuring contest? If
I
you want
wasn't
to roll,
intimidating Amber, I was intimidating Neophar.
if you want
Yeah,
to
but-
roll intimidation, go ahead. I don't dictate how anyone reacts to intimidations. You just tell them a number, and then they react however they're gonna react.
Yeah.
Oh.
Quick- Hold up. That would actually, I would like to add that. That'll be I think 34.
Amber's squaring up with you, Zoltric, not to fight, because you guys should not. I'm going to recommend this to you. You should not fight each other right now.
Why? What's the worst that'll happen?
I mean,
I'll obliterate him.
Or-
just trying to, like,
that's
get them
not a
apart,
good
like,
idea.
Stop.
I rolled a 32 to intimidate.
So it's 34 against. I suppose you guys are just like has anyone ever seen the 2000? I think it's a 2013 movie, Freebirds?
Mm,
We're going back to the first Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they're moving over, so they go back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu.
oh yeah.
There's a moment where two turkeys are like chest bumping each other in intimidation method. I presume you two are just doing that,
Mhm.
and it just looks like really like you guys are staring daggers at each other, you know, and everyone else. It just
Sizing
looks really
each other
stupid.
Nifar's trying to pull you two apart, like, not again.
Yeah. Vezran, are you investigating at all, or?
Yeah, I was gonna run around with Mateo and have a look and
Yeah, go ahead and yeah. As you guys are looking around, you notice that this room, right here next to the kobold, has some things out. It looks like there's a pad of paper with red liquid on it, and there's a pad of paper that has no liquid on it, and then there's a journal, and it looks like the open page is stained red. And it looks like someone might have been in here, but there's no one in here. Like, it has the signs of being a room that was recently lived in and not touched.
Hmm.
hmm.
Are you guys investigating there? Are you reading the pages? Are you looking at anything?
Yeah,
or did I just
I'm
give you
gonna-
guys a bunch of information?
I'm gonna
I'm
gonna
sorry.
read the
I'm
page.
sorry. All right, are you looking at the journal or the pad of paper?
Journal.
All right.
I like to look at the pad.
All right. I am going to post both of these. So here's the pad of paper. And I'll also throw it in the Discord. Here is the journal. So, where it says adventurers. But yeah, you guys see that? Here's the journal in the Discord. And then I'll actually put a break in there, and then I'll post the pad of paper. And all of this handwritten. As you can probably tell, because it's not that interesting.
Ah, the grammatical skills are awesome.
The head and the neck.
That number should say 6 on Adventurers We're Here Today, because if I remember, I thought that Neophar went and slept, but did not. So for the journal entry, it should be 6. And I'm not going to make anyone roll. None of you know anything about what this could mean right now because of an external third-party condition.
Wait, what's that? What? I was reading the notes. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, there's not to identify what the note is talking about. Specifically, the heads and the necks. None of you are able to find out what it is right now because of an external condition that is affecting all your characters.
So
Mm.
it's not mind
Yeah.
flare. What could be causing all this thing?
Yeah, you guys see, and the handwriting that is not the handwriting that is the same as the in the journal on the pad of paper is exactly like yours, Mateo.
So it looks like I was taking these notes.
It looks like you wrote part of it. Like, it looks like you wrote the first one. You wrote you've talked about seeing things. You wrote the what have you seen? Could you tell us more?
Why would we have been writing this stuff?
Who knows?
Like, this seems like a conversation, but why would we not have just been having this conversation with this person?
Maybe they didn't have a way to talk.
Maybe.
Maybe somebody cut out their tongue.
Here.
Oh,
Maybe
Lokir?
Lokir.
Is that the name?
Lokir.
Lokir.
I'll also pose another question. Both parts are written out. So
I wonder why we're not experiencing any headaches.
Thank you for bringing that up. Intelligence save,
Yeah.
everyone.
Intelligence save.
Please
yeah.
not that one this time.
It
Oh,
very clearly cuts off at the journal entry cuts off very clearly.
Hmm.
And there is red liquid on the page.
Oh no.
so
This.
something got to this Lokier guy.
Maybe it was these head neck things.
Everyone who rolled under a 16, you have a headache. Everyone who rolled above, you do not have a headache. Mateo, you are feeling like this should be giving you a headache, but it's not.
Take a
Yes.
little bit.
Hmm?
Can I take a little bit of lean to help with my headache?
What?
I suppose you can take whatever you'd like to help with your headache. Roll. What? You just can't drop that on a man. Just, can I take some lean
Yeah.
to help with my headache? What the fuck? Do you have lean? Why am I asking this? Do you have lean? Or a medieval substitute to lean?
Basically, you remember that powder that turns someone insane?
Oh,
Basically,
yeah.
Mix it with some sugar and put in some water. Turns some Kool-Aid.
Will Amber Jonestown herself. Go ahead and roll a con save.
Jonestown?
Do you not know what Jonestown and Kool-Aid mean?
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not good.
Oh
Alright,
no.
Yeah.
Oh
Don't
no.
die.
I don't think
Alright.
Amber will die, but either way, it's not a good idea. Amber, I'll give you a real quick, are you sure?
One moment.
Let Amber do it, guys.
We're in an insane asylum anyway, guys. It'll be fine.
Yeah. It was
It's probably
made
the
for
first time
insane
they've seen
people.
something like this.
How can you navigate a place if you are sane, which is made for insane people? Amber's thinking outside the box.
Alright. I'd like to give myself Bear's endurance with enhanced ability and guidance.
Okay. Are you still sure you want to drink the face-eating powder and sugar in a liquid?
Can I
What do you think?
wheel that?
What?
We will restrain you if we have to.
Go ahead,
I
Amber.
wheel
What'd you
that?
say?
I just asked, what do you think, guys? Should I do it?
Yeah.
No.
For the
Yeah,
vine.
go ahead.
No, you
Out of
can
these
totally do it.
things.
Do it for the vine, Amber.
Do
Alright,
it for the
fine.
vine.
That's only 6.
Okay.
Don't be a
18.
punk now.
If I can roll again, and
Yeah.
that'll be a 11. So
We're
I got
gonna
an
take
18.
the 18. You know what? We're gonna say it clears your headache, and you've just got like this, like there's foam coming out of your mouth. But other than that, you feel fine. Maybe that kobold like looks a little bit like a chicken leg to you, like a little. But you're
How
not.
long,
It's up to you how to interpret that.
how long does this last?
It lasts for, we'll give a nice round 30 minutes.
Don't you turn Sherman into Kentucky Fried Air Coke, okay?
It's the
Okay,
kobold that looks like food. Easy to
Good.
hunt.
But yeah, bizarre pieces of paper. But in any case, we
I think
haven't
some
gotten any information up here. What have you all?
I promise I won't go all goat Bojo on you. Have you guys seen that movie?
Well,
I have.
mm-mm.
Well, I've seen a review of the movie. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't know what movie you're talking about.
Cujo. It's an adaptation of a Stephen King book. It's about a
Nope,
dog
I've not
that goes
seen it.
crazy and tries to eat someone.
Hi, I'm James A. Janice. This has been the Kill
He'll
Count.
count. All right. But yeah, also, none of you guys recognize the name Orthos. Like, it's on there, and that's clearly your handwriting, Mateo, but you don't remember an Orthos.
That must have been the Minotaur fellow in the book. I mean, in the picture.
Yes. A
And in
companion.
this note, this guy talks about people not being remembered after they're eaten. Maybe we faced some of these head necks, and our companion was eaten.
Well, there's
But why?
well,
I'm just gonna say, why can this guy remember these head necks and no one else can? That's my question.
All the pieces are there for you guys to pick up. In my opinion, the notepad is a pretty good clue.
I didn't know how far I wanted to ride the notepad, but
Your character can make any logical conclusion that is reasonable. For example, an entire conversation is written out on a notepad. What logical conclusion could you derive from that?
well, we'd only have to write down our words
Davis?
if they couldn't hear us say them.
Well, what if this thing attacked while we were in the room, killed this Lorky guy and Orthos, but like we managed to barely avoid it. But that's why we can't remember a thing.
There's also a clue in the journal entry about, because he, not a clue about like him, the person, but a clue about where can be investigated.
Yeah, the orphanage is another piece of that. They said they were going to tell us about. I guess I was thinking more of going into that tunnel
Wait.
first, but
They move
maybe the orphanage is a better plot to start.
What
they
tunnel?
move unseen throughout. What? There's a tunnel underground, and that might be how they move unseen.
There's actually two tunnels. Are there any holes in this room?
There are not. But if anyone wants to roll an investigation or perception.
Dang it!
Cool demon, you don't see anything. You're
Yeah,
like,
no.
Maybe he spilled some strawberry jam on this piece of paper.
Yeah. Maybe it was an aboleth.
Mateo and Amber, you both notice that there are, and Neophar, you all three notice that there are drag marks on the floor and little like tiny dried spots of blood that lead down. They lead out and they lead down the stairs.
I knew it.
Well, I mean, you know about the strawberry jam, Sherman. Until these guys share their findings.
Character.
I know, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like whatever got this guy dragged him out of the room and took him down the stairs towards that lower area. I'm sure those tunnels are connected somehow. By the way, there's some tunnels downstairs that we found.
By the way, Neophar, orphanage is north of town.
Yeah.
Oh, really,
So,
Neophar? Thanks for saying that.
Wow,
You're
thanks.
welcome.
Does anyone want to send one of the patients through the tunnel to just see if it's safe?
No, I think one of us should probably go, because if it's not safe, I think I have a better chance of coming back alive than than a patient. But I think I got a way to enlarge that hole a bit for us. So why don't we go check that out together first?
Enlarge the
Alright.
hole or shrink in yourself?
Well, I thought maybe to enlarge the hole, since not all of us have free access to enlarge reduce. Just
Planning to carve it out with your knife?
So, what are you gonna
Yeah.
do to stretch out the small hole?
You guys
Yeah, 'cause-
do.
Let's not say it like
Alright,
that, guys.
I'm sorry. It was right there. I'm so sorry.
I have a question.
Let's be a family-friendly stream. Besides all the swearing and dead people.
And the eating of children.
Yeah. Besides
Yay!
the children to eat.
Oh man, I'm
Wait.
sorry.
What Sherman?
How are
What
you
did
gonna
Sherman-
stretch out that small hole?
Dang!
Yeah.
All right. So do you guys go down into the deep dark basement?
I just want to say
Mhm.
something. Goji, does being you can cast out will get rid of concentration?
It
Because
No, it just
usually,
means that you can cast it as many times as you want.
but if you're holding concentration on something else, it will drop concentration on that. So like you can't have two storm spheres going on at the same time. If that helps.
well, I can cast enlarge and reduce at will.
I think at higher levels, can't you target more? I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the spell text, or someone look at the spell text. I'm gonna drag everyone over to the side of the map that they're supposed to be on.
Well, no, but you did say with certain spells, like utility spells, you said we can upcast them. Like, I can upcast Dimension Doors for a higher range.
Now I feel like one of the townspeople because I don't remember.
Mhm.
But I might just be. It might just be slipping my memory. It's completely possible. Let's see. Is there really no upcast for enlarge reduce?
No.
That is so
No, there
stupid.
isn't. It's pretty sad, actually.
You know what?
I've always thought you should be able to upcast it to get larger, but
Time to use my ultimate power. As a DM,
Aw.
you can
World of Cool.
you can upcast
Okay.
it to either become larger or smaller, but I don't see why you'd want to do that. Because then there could be a whole Honey, I Shrunk the Party, which, you know,
Also, how will
might
it
be
work?
a future session. But
I
upcast, I'd say just adding like another target per spell slot.
Well, it doesn't really cast a spell slot. I can cast at will.
Well, what does it come from?
My staff.
Oh, well, you can spend charges on the staff above your spell, above the level, and for each charge above the level, that we're counting that as using a higher leveled spell. How does that
Don't
sound?
forget, you also have a master alchemist among you that can probably make something.
Like a potion?
Yeah.
You could. Yeah, you guys are all, once again, into the deep, dark, gringy basement.
I could borrow a hole.
This game. I like to huck a grenade down there.
What?
What?
Where?
What? Why?
This is taking too long. I like to huck a grenade down the hole.
Which tunnel are you choosing? The tunnel at the bottom of the map, or the tunnel up here in the there?
In there.
All right.
It's such a bad idea.
Which one? The bottom tunnel or the? Okay,
Oh.
okay, I see. So that just cast fireball on the tunnel.
Mhm.
Let me roll for
Time.
tunnel integrity.
Wait, which tunnel? The north tunnel?
Yeah. Although both tunnels, if you choose to farther investigate, will lead north.
I say this out loud. Does anyone stop me?
Yeah. Would anyone like to stop Amber from hucking fireballs down tunnels?
Yeah, don't do that. That,
Probably
yeah.
shouldn't.
No, we don't know what's down there. That's not a great idea.
And
Fine.
who knows what kind of damage that can do to the town.
Fine, but I'm going to set up a landmine anyway.
What if there are innocent people in there?
Let's maybe.
So
These are all good points, Amber.
So are we going through here? This the hole? Is this the goal?
Yes, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Which one are you going to? Are you going to the bottom or are you going to the top?
I'm going to the top, the north tunnel. I have my torch and I'm headed in.
shall I enlarge the hole before we head in?
By
Hmm?
spinning the blade
Yes.
down it. which is
Mm.
arguably a safer way, no offense, Amber, than an explosion, because it's methodical. It's like
Wait,
it's boring
let
it
me-
out.
Can I
Let me
can I
go down
summon?
the tunnel a little bit first before we do anything and make sure there's nobody in there.
That makes sense.
All right.
Okay.
Yes, you
You're
go now.
moving down the
Eh,
tunnel.
I'll join you. I'll join you. Actually, hold on. Can I turn into a rat?
You can.
Wild shape into a rat, like a little starry rat. There's a little star at the nose point. That's the only
Let's see.
star.
Will this sheet load? It will.
And I follow.
Armor class 20. Miss. Okay. Don't worry about that. What's
Actually-
the AC of a rat? Just remind me, Neophar.
But what's the AC of a rat?
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Don't worry about it.
I believe it is 11.
Okay, another miss. All right, yeah, you guys are moving down the tunnel. It's cramped. Bit more cramped than it should be, but it's still cramped.
10.
You seeing anything?
You do not notice anything. It's a tunnel that stretches on, like you're on the east end of town. This is stretching north for a long time. From what you can tell, probably outside of town. To where maybe an orphanage might be.
Mm.
By the way, Goji, it's 10.
Oh, a rat's AC?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Didn't hit either way, so.
Alright, I'd like to cast Light.
Oh, are you like throwing a light down the tunnel for
Yep.
our two friends? Yeah.
Yep,
Once
and
again, you guys. Sorry, go ahead.
And I also like to cast, I'll reduce myself to the size of a munchkin.
All right. And all three of you guys are crawling through the tunnel. The tunnel just keeps stretching on, and it's stretching. You know, go ahead.
I'm gonna go back and let Mateo know so that he can enlarge it so that he can get in here with us.
And thus, I enlarge the hole.
Sawing sounds as you guys see the hole gets enlarged. Yeah. All right. Are you guys walking down the tunnel now?
I guess so, yeah. Just
Yeah,
keep
what's the
pushing
worst
it
that'll
along.
happen?
I assume the tiny crew is just a bit ahead of the sign.
Okay, give me a second, real quick sec here.
No, you guys should probably be behind the saw. You don't want to be in front of the saw.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm fine. I
The
can duck
tunnel
under.
weaves around. Where did I put you guys? Haven't.
And it's
put you on
actually
the
more
map
of a
yet.
drill right now, than a saw. Because
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
boring it out. Well, I imagine it's spinning like instead of on its the hilt is the center,
Pointy.
and it's spinning on the end of the hilt to make the tunnel as wide as it can be.
Yeah.
And slowly, like you're making it bigger and bigger to bore it out properly.
oh, okay, sure.
Or if you're just like trying to drill it.
I mean, I imagined it as a drill, but it doesn't really matter. It's more flavor.
All right,
Yeah.
Mateo, Sherman,
Whatever
Bezrin.
position to dig your holes out best, Goji.
Whatever makes it bigger,
Family friendly stream, kids. Okay. Alright, I'm going to drag you guys over to where you need to be, and then I'm going to ping you, and eventually all of you make it down through the tunnel, and you come out in what appears to be a place that's under something else. Looks like this place was maybe built over a long time ago, buried, and sort of is in a cavernous area. If anyone wants to roll me perception.
Does this look similar? Oh, we're not under. Oh, we are under something else?
Yes, you are under. You are underground.
Does this seem similar to that where we might have seen the body of Bill's wife?
Go ahead, roll me history. Yeah, you're all looking at this place. For those of you who rolled a good enough perception check, this looks like it used to be a church of some kind, but it is clearly in disarray, disrepair. And it was built over top of and buried under the town, or more accurately, under a specific spot. And Neafar, you'd guess based on time, you guys are probably under the orphanage as of right now.
Mm.
And Mateo, as you're looking in through the broken parts of the church, the tile pattern looks similar to you.
Oh, guys, I bet Bill Williams's wife's body is down here.
Mm.
Shall we take a look?
Yes, yes.
Oh, so, more about this person. Seems like they were likely to be deaf. Probably an important note about.
I kid you not, I was about to type a message in chat that was like, I'm nervous because no one's made the logical conclusion yet.
We just got
Well-
sidetracked, but I was putting it together.
Yeah.
I mean, is it a logical conclusion? I think there's some stuff that would. that would.
Well, yeah, with the information having to be written down, it's like, why would we do that if they could hear us? Obviously, they
I mean,
couldn't
why
hear
would
us.
we do that if, like, some of us can, like, speak through people's minds? It's like, we'll
You
imagine
know what,
that person.
Neafar? I wasn't aware you could do that.
Ooh.
Yeah, who could speak in people's mind? I didn't know.
I mean, like,
You
Yeah,
just never
yeah.
offered it. You were just like, no, I'll let him
And,
write.
and besides, Neofar wasn't
yeah,
there.
you never
according to
offered it.
Goki.
That's a
You
funny
know
like-
what, Sherman? All right, I was tired. Okay, I'm messing with you guys. It's fine. Yeah,
I mean, like, we could say Neopar did go home.
but then the note contradicts itself.
And I know it does contradict itself, yeah.
Well, it kind of does
Way
because I got the
down.
number wrong.
I'm just gonna prestidigitate a small amount of wax into my hands, pretty firm wax, and I just make some little earplugs.
Are you making them for everyone?
Nope.
Are you preparing for a siren or a banshee or something?
Well, no, but I mean, if that guy was deaf and he could see these things, maybe being deaf will help us see them. I don't know the logistics here. I still think it could potentially be mind flayers, but
I mean, the
less
gut said
holes
it's
for an
not
elephant to
night,
crawl
but-
in.
Go ahead.
Does
Roll me
anybody else want some earwax?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Go ahead. Roll me survival for your ability to make earplugs. Just see if you make good ones or not.
So you're doing
Is
it
it
the
survival?
Odyssey style.
Yeah, survival.
Hey, Amber, will you shoot me some magical guidance so I can make some good earplugs? Seems
I can
important.
shoot you some magical silence. Guys,
Would you like a flash
cool.
of genius as well?
Oh yeah, I'll take all the help I can.
would you like a wheel?
So you
Yeah,
got a
sure.
1 from Amber.
If it's a good roll.
Alright. You also get a +3.
So what's the wheel, Starman?
Oh wait, no, I have wall. Sorry, can't help.
That'll come in handy at some point. Okay, well a 17 isn't bad.
Not at all. Not at all. You make some pretty good earplugs. They block out sound pretty well. Are you making them for everyone?
Indeed, yeah.
All right. Is everyone putting in their earplugs?
Yes.
No.
Sherman?
No.
Neafar?
I'm not.
You're not?
'Cause, like, I
No.
prefer to have all my senses.
Neofar as
Yeah,
well.
but you might not be able to see this thing.
Well, you
Fine,
tell us
I'll
if we
put the-
start seeing it, then we'll put it on. I'll keep it handy.
Okay, well that might be like, losing some critical time for you two, but hey, well, whatever. What do I know? I'm not a star dragon or a birdman, so
Amber, are you putting in your
Yes, you are
earplugs?
Yeah.
Okay, so who all has their earplugs in right now?
Me.
Technically, I already have them. I work in a shop.
Well, you put earplugs in. Mateo, do you have your earplugs in?
I am, of course, putting the earplugs in.
Sherman and Neofar, you guys are leaving your earplugs out?
You know what? No, I've got to put them in. Screw
All
it.
right, Neofar, how about you?
Nope.
Okay, Neofar, I am going to have to deafen you.
Ah.
And then I'm going to have to share my screen.
You're going to deafen the person that cannot deaf right now.
Yes, all right.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah?
You'll have to.
I'm going to deafen you in Discord.
Just a reminder, by the way. I can read people's lips to know what they're saying.
Okay, I won't deafen you, but you won't hear what I'm about to screen share. This will be fun. I'm sure my computer won't blue screen.
I'm sure it won't.
Okay.
I'm sure that
of those.
nothing bad's gonna happen.
I don't need any of those. I need something different. I need a different screen share. Okay, let's open up the window I want to screen share, because that should be good enough. And then let's go to Discord. Did I close? Ah, dang it! I de-popped it out. Let me pop it back out.
So, Goji, while you're having computer troubles, I have a question.
What's your question, soldier?
One, I teleport bread, and two, you said I can cast spells from this amulet, right? I can combine them.
Yes, you can.
Can I put those combined spells in the beads?
You cannot.
So the one save.
The main part
So
is
I
the
don't watch
audio
the
that you
stream, right?
need. Well, mainly it's the audio that you need, and I hope this works.
Ah, okay.
Where have I heard this before?
Lavender Town?
All right, you guys all hear that muffled very heavily, and I'm gonna stop stream. So that's fixed. Oh, stop streaming. Coming from the church, and you begin to see things sort of moving from the church. You see heads, but they're not quite heads. They look almost human, almost. But their eyes are vacant voids. And they have this off-white color. And long necks, and their maws are open wide. And it's almost as if they are singing that song, and they are using the organ that used to be in this church to amplify it.
Oh my
as
god,
they are
what is
singing
that?
that song over and over in a choir.
I walk back over to Neofar, and I guess maybe they don't have their earplugs in, so I'm like, Neofar, can you make it so that we can all talk in each other's heads?
I speak in his mind. No.
Oh.
I mean, you guys could shout, because it's muffling.
You all
like
could
you
talk to me, and then I
heard
could
the
talk back.
song,
Yeah.
but it was heavily muffled.
Oh my god. Can you see this thing, Neofar? It's fucking disgusting.
Terrifying, yes. Of course, I'm
Yeah.
speaking his mind. But for all intents and purposes.
You put your earplugs in? Did you put your earplugs
It seems
in?
like
Or
No.
Oh, no.
it seems like its singing is somehow keeping us from perceiving it in some way. I don't know how that works, but and it's using its
By the way,
evil
anyone
song.
who would like
Go
to,
ahead.
you can now roll me Arcana, Nature, whatever you'd like. Who has
Oh, whatever
earplugs
I'd
in?
like.
Who has earplugs in?
Oh, who has you?
18.
All right.
Oh,
Come on, Vezran.
Vezran,
What do you know about
you are
this
the
thing?
person who knows your claircognizance, which has been trying to reach you this entire time, but it feels as though you've been purposefully ignoring it. But, sorry, subconsciously ignoring it, finally reaches you. This is what is rarely ever known as a false hydra. A being that is generated from falsehoods, from lies, from hiding the truth. It takes root in a town, and once it begins to sing, it's as if it's never even there.
I fucking knew it.
yeah, I called it as soon as like close to the beginning of the first session.
Can I finish
I
my
thought it was mind
spiel?
I'm
flayers.
so sorry.
I'm joking. But its song makes all those who hear it, which extends for a 5-mile radius generally, it makes all those who hear it ignore its presence entirely. And if it consumes someone, which it does so it can grow and become stronger and deadlier as any animal does, its base urge to consume, especially humanoids, whatever it consumes is scrubbed from all those under the song effect's memories, as if they never existed. They are forced to ignore the existence of people. And usually it is just forgetting them entirely. Sometimes maybe they make a jump in logic, say, oh, they left. They left town. We don't have a priest because he was asked on a mission trip from his church. We haven't had a mayor in 3 years because we just haven't had one. We just never re-elected one. Even though they did. They knew them. They spoke to them. They may have even be friends with them. They might have even been their father or their child. And they never remembered.
Great Scott. We must kill this thing.
Vezran, you learn all of that from your claircognizance coming in handy.
Okay, I'm going to share with the group.
You,
Yeah.
yeah.
I put the earplugs on to see this thing. Oh dear God!
Do you guys enter into the church towards where all the necks are coming from, is the rear of the church?
I just have a question.
Yeah, how many heads are there?
There are 7.
Oh boy. And if there was a size category for this thing,
Gargantuan.
Oh boy.
Oh my God! Oh boy!
I bet the
oh,
guild
you
would be
see.
interested in this.
Goji, I have a question.
What's up?
Where are we? We're underground, right?
Yes.
And the entire roof of this church is destroyed, right?
Essentially.
What's above the church? Like stalagmites, stalactites?
Rock?
Rock?
Basic rock, which is under the orphanage.
Can I fireball the rocks?
Under the orphanage! Under the orphanage!
I missed the part where that's my problem.
I suppose you could certainly try to fireball rocks. Some would fall on this thing. It probably wouldn't kill it, but...
I mean to bury it.
Oh. I'm not sure how useful that would be.
Cast it.
Alright. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And I like to combine it, so I like to... So it's like double the damage, right?
Oh, just 2? Yeah.
Yeah. So should I roll again, or does it?
We'll just double the damage. Make it easy on us. That was a good roll. I'll let you have it. No ones. That's always great. So, the fireball erupts, and the thing screams in pain as stalagmites fall, as stone and rock fall, and you see parts of a building crash down on it. And then the heads begin to burrow through that, hurt, bleeding, but still moving. as it begins to tear apart the rock that is on it and free itself. Are you guys moving towards it? Are you just staying in the little corner that I put you in?
I don't know. I'm kind of afraid. No, I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, this thing's terrifying.
I was to cast Wall of Force above it.
Okay, could you link the spell? Or
Oh.
I can pull it up too. I can pull up Wall of Force because it's been a minute.
Nothing can physically pass through the wall. Is immune to all damage. It cannot be
Right.
spelled by a disintegrate spell is the only thing that can destroy it.
Right. So what is the size of this wall? You can form into a hemispherical dome or sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet. Flat. Are you doing the flat surface?
Basically, I just want to keep it in place, like it's still underneath the rock, but still kind of exposed.
Yeah, you can do that. All right, are you
And
guys here? How about we have everyone roll initiative? Or would you like to move closer?
I would like to get closer.
Yeah, move closer.
Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter for me, but
Yeah,
for everybody
I'm
else.
gonna
it doesn't
try and
really
fly over it.
Okay, I am going to move everyone. Is everyone moving closer?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Vezrin, are you moving closer as well?
With great caution.
I would imagine. So you guys, I'm going to put all of you about here, which is really close. That way we can get right into this. There's not, I move 60 feet. That's my turn. It is within...
Where exactly is this thing?
I will focus ping it, so everyone can see the beautiful art.
It's terrifying.
Goji, might I guess, never mind. I'll ask you afterwards. I'm interested in which version of its stat block you're using, but I realize that before we fight it.
Oh crap,
might
I
be a
gotta
little
pull up
meta.
its stat block.
Oh, I don't think you have to do that unless you need it. But
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have the stat block for the monster you guys are fighting.
Don't we normally not? Like, aren't you supposed to not let the players see the stat block?
I gotta pull
well,
it up
not
for
for
myself.
us to see, for him.
Oh.
Because I've
I wasn't asking to see it. I was wondering if there's a couple versions that like I've seen, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'll wait till after. No
Yeah.
spoilers, darling.
No spoilers.
Oh yeah, Big Mateo's in the house.
Oh, Big Mateo, let's go.
I knew I should have
Ooh,
combined my gauntlets. I've
I
got
did
another pair of
want
gauntlets. But...
cast enlarge on Big Mateo to make him even bigger. Can I do that before the fight? Wait, will Mateo let me cast enlarge?
I
on
don't
him?
care. Yeah. Rules as written. They don't spells of the same name don't stack like that. But this is Goji's game, and we're living in Goji's world.
True.
It's my world,
Oh,
and you're all living in it.
Oh, did you already use enlarge on yourself?
I did. I would have felt bad going straight to gigantic, but if you were gonna help with it, I'm all here for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. I don't know. I'm gonna look something up.
Amber, what was your initiative total? Is it 19? Am I correct?
17.
Oh,
And
just
for
17?
that,
Okay.
can I roll enlarge on Mateo?
You guys are just making him as big as you can. I suppose you could.
All right. So
Yeah. So I'm also gonna cast it on him. Enlarge.
Okay. Mateo, you're about even with this thing. And it's
You guys see the energy construct around me. It begins to like solidify more into my shape. When I was smaller, it's more just like a naked humanoid guy, but now you can see it's got the scarf, it's got the gauntlets, it's got the hair.
Are we going too far with this?
you know,
we only have 30 minutes left, so no.
Do you know who Simone is? I forget the anime name, or Simon, or something like that.
No.
He is a guy with the mech that turns it like infinitely bigger.
Oh, you mean yeah, from
Like,
Tengen Appa Gurren Lagann.
yeah.
Vezran, I haven't gotten an initiative from you yet.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Goji. Maybe we just don't do anything for this one because we kind of came up with this extra enlarging, you know what I mean, on the spot. But maybe we figure out how that what that does for the spell. You know what I mean?
True.
But I'm okay with just being bigger right now.
All right.
Maybe being able to grapple it, stuff like that.
Being able to actually grapple with a false Hydra. Yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
Mateo, you are first.
All right. Well, I am.
Oh yeah, by the way,
I guess.
I'm sorry, real quick. You guys see skeletons all over the floor. You see, of course, Bill Williams' wife's skeleton.
No.
You see a couple more. Looks like a small man. You see the skeleton of a minotaur.
Oh no.
You're all
I
too
wonder if killing this thing will bring back memories.
That's not how that's not how it works.
Oh.
That is usually not the way it's written. Is that killing it does not bring back any memories. It's just gone.
You foul beast.
I feel. Got a question. Can Eric or someone else bring them back to life? We bring them back to skeletons.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Make sure to step over them when we attack this thing.
I brush the skeleton dust off of my giant foot. Yeah, totally. And I move into. I will use one of my attacks to, I guess, grapple. Attempt to grapple.
All right, that's athletics.
I never actually intended to grapple anyone, but monks can grapple with their dexterity.
So yeah, acrobatics.
Um,
You've got a lot to beat, Mateo. You really do. It really rolled well. It really rolled a 2.
But yeah.
Yeah, you
I forget
grapple it.
what enlarge reduce does for you.
I'm pretty sure there's an advantage on strength checks.
Oh, okay,
There's a
yeah.
lot. Yeah,
I'll pull that up.
You grapple with it.
Nice, yeah. So then I just start. I gather all of its necks. You know what I mean? And I like put my arm around it, and then I start punching all the necks simultaneously. Does grappling that doesn't give you any sort of benefit,
No,
right?
it does not.
No.
Okay.
No, you don't.
I hold its faces down closer to the floor so that everybody can hit the faces, and yeah, I go to start to give them some punches. So that's 4 attacks here. Here we go. One big old booming blade. Bam, and then we got 3 unarmed strikes. 1, 2, 3, and what was oh, my booming blade nat 1. That's not cool. And then yeah, we'll give him all this extra damage from being how I am, right? Here's a D4 for, I imagine, the 29 and the 26 hit.
Yes, the 29 and 26 hit. The 13 and the 12 do not.
So yeah, here's a D4 for both of those. Nice, 4s are up. And then we're gonna say that my hands are dealing force damage right now, so we'll say it's 2d6 each for the force damage. Bam. I don't know why I didn't just do 4. My bad, Goji. Fucking the math up here. And then we'll give them a little extra with our power strikes from the gauntlets. And we'll say another 4d6. And so I would, in fact, still be concentrating on telekinesis from boring that hole out. So you can add up to 10 for those 2s, and that is the damage I deal. As I whop this guy, I just fucking go, I grapple him, and I just put him into like, it's like I'm bullying the false Hydra. Like, just start punching him in the face super hard.
Alrighty. Amber, you're up. Go ahead. Sherman.
I wonder if you can like wield the sword in its normal form.
Oh yeah, I definitely will be doing that. I just wanted to treat him like a nerd for a minute.
He is one.
Amber.
How far away from me?
It is. Take out my handy dandy. It's about 39 feet.
It's still underneath that
Rubble? Yes. It's kind of like its heads are free, kind of. Like they're kind of around it, but it's not going anywhere.
I want to try something. Can I combine 2 lightning bolts and then can I use the spell? I want to try and see if I can harden it.
Harden it?
You said with the ring. Can I chop? Well, can I see if I can try and chop one of the heads off?
Oh, I see. Yeah, you can do that.
Won't 2 grow back into place?
That's not how false hydras work.
That's why they're false. They don't do the normal Hydra stuff.
Yeah, they only gain a head when they eat enough people.
Yeah.
By the way, these heads look like they, once I said vacant eyes, large gaping maws. There are some features that you would see on people. Like, for example, there is minotaur horns on one.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That'd be 41 plus 32. Hold up, let me see something.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if there's any I'll have to re-roll the ones. So that was about hold up. 1, 2, 3.
I think there are a total of 5 ones.
Alright, so I can roll. So -4 and then add.
-5, add 13. Okay. I'm just going to
So-
pull up a calculator.
So I'm pretty sure that's a +9. So what's 30? So what's
41 plus 32.
no? It's 45 plus 36
Yep.
plus 9.
That is 90 damage as you shoot a lightning bolt and shear off one of the heads.
Wait, is one of the heads in line with another one?
They are kind of raggling about. You're only able to shear off one. Well, arguably it wouldn't matter that much, so you're able to shear off 2, which does bring its reactions down. It's a good choice.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's multiple.
It
How many
It had 7 reactions at the start of this combat for opportunity attacks. Now it only has 5.
We're destroying this thing. It's only been like 10.
All right. Is that your turn, Amber?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Sherman, you're up.
Alright, with my, it's still grappled, right?
Yes.
Yeah, out of my bag of not infinite holding, I just gotta put a leather satchel full of 10 vials of acid. Slam it as hard as I can on one of the necks.
Okay. It's going to make a dex save. It has heck of a lot of disadvantage.
Yeah.
Dex does not have any proficiency in dex saves, so that's just a +2. Wow, it rolled a 4. So yeah, go ahead and roll that damage.
Is it 20d4? Crap, I'm sorry. I know. Is it 2d4 or 2d6 for a vial of acid? I'm sorry.
It's all right. I'll pull it up. Are you kidding me? I think.
2d6
All right.
per vial of acid. It's got 10,
All
so it's gonna be 20d6.
You guys are just creaming the crop of this thing, ain't you?
73 damage. Do I melt the head off?
You do melt
melt
another
it.
head off, leaving it down to 40 reactions. Wow.
4.
4, not 40. That would be
I
terrifying.
got 4 hits and a single one.
Yeah.
That's for Orthos, who we can't remember, but I'm sure they're a good guy.
All right. As that falls, you see the thing kind of fall and lull a bit before it starts squirming around, thrashing and thrashing. And it uses one of its mythic actions
Hmm.
to
We don't like that.
everyone needs to make a wisdom save.
no. Aren't we still guessing? Oh no. I'm scared.
The wisdom save. Where is my wisdom?
Got a question. Is it a spell?
No, it is not.
All right, then lucky.
Okay.
On who?
12.
All right. Is that everyone?
That's not. I haven't done mine yet.
I'm
Sorry, I knew I
scared.
was missing something.
I'm in danger.
All right.
Oh,
So,
thank God.
wow, that's just two of you. I'm very sorry, Sherman. But Sherman and Sherman and Amber are both paralyzed as this thing reaches out a bellow, a deep
Oh shit.
and you are paralyzed in place. You can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of your next turn. And your DC to beat is 16. Neofar,
Oh, God.
you're up.
Oh, Neofar, hold on. There's so much I can do. I had a thing planned, but now people are stunned. And now I can
All
do
my plans are out of the
different
window.
things.
Paralyzed.
And maybe I should do those. Paralyzed.
Farther than stunned.
Yeah, paralyzed. Oh God, no. Wait. Yeah, no, I can't do anything about paralysis. Never mind. I'm just using my turn.
Greater restoration?
Greater restoration does not do paralyze, I don't think, right? Does it?
Actually, no.
I don't
it's
think it
just-
does.
just-
Let's see.
Let me see, yeah. Let's see. Greater restoration.
One effect
Yeah, no,
that
it's
charm the
petrified.
target. Yeah,
Charm.
petrified. There's a
Yeah,
difference.
Not paralyzed.
All right.
I believe lesser restoration does, but like, I don't think I have that. Yeah, how great this restoration is, right?
I think can't greater restoration do everything lesser restoration can?
Does it say that? Because if it doesn't, technically,
It's stupid
No.
if it can't.
it can.
Okay, I'm gonna have a
Greater
qualm. Do we
Ah.
want to let greater restoration do everything lesser restoration can do?
Sure.
Why wouldn't it?
Very
Yeah,
good
make-
point.
Who
We need a
knows?
vote from Cool Demon and Mateo.
Yeah, sure. Are you casting
Yeah,
it
I
on
wouldn't
me
see why it
or-
wouldn't.
All right, yeah.
Oh, me or-
We have reached a quorum and we have reached a verdict. Yeah. Greater
Oh wait, no,
restoration
I
can
have
do
less
everything.
restoration. Never mind. Hold on, let me just
All of that. Well, that's written in stone
and
now.
the punchline.
Mhm.
It's written in stone that greater restoration can do everything lesser restoration can do from now and forever.
Okay, I cast a lesser restoration on let's. I don't want. We're not taking Oteran away from Vezrin. Sherman, you already took your turn.
Vezrin
What?
isn't paralyzed.
What?
Vezrin's fine.
Oh wait,
You mean Amber?
who's paralyzed? Sherman?
Amber and
Amber.
Sherman.
Amber and Sherman. Ooh, those are people who already took their turns, and well, and like
You guys are gonna get your Jeez.
you're gonna get your turn.
You see how much damage I did to single head?
I mean, true. I mean, okay.
I took off 2 heads in 1 attack.
I mean, Amber.
We're running
I mean,
out
I
of
trust
time.
her.
Do something.
Okay, yeah. I'll cast Lesser Restoration on Amber. I trust it. Maybe, probably, right? You have good wisdom. Sherman, please.
It's just a
But
16.
yeah,
That's not that high of a roll. It's not like a 20 or something insane like
it's
that.
still pretty high though. Like
Right.
stun lock feels bad.
Yeah.
And I will use my bonus action to activate my 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 starry form
All right.
dragon,
Gotcha.
and I will end my turn.
It's now the false Hydra's turn.
Oh God.
So it gets 4 attacks because it's got 4 heads. It's that fun.
Wait. I thought 2 of its heads got chopped off.
It had 7.
At 7.
2 got
Yeah.
chopped
Oh.
off. 1 got melted off. So it used to
Damn.
be a lot scarier. It has advantage on Sherman because he's stunned.
Paralyzed.
Sorry, paralyzed. Let me pull up the rules for paralyzed. That way I know what I'm doing.
The rules for paralyzed is that a creature is incapacitated.
Oh
it-
no! And oh no!
Hits. Yeah, that part.
Wait.
It's scary.
Wait, what happened?
Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Oh.
But it's not within 5 feet.
It can, oh no.
It has a movement speed.
Oh no.
Oh, it has a
Isn't
move.
isn't it grappled?
Let's roll the check. Mateo, give me an athletics or an wow.
Also, when he automatically
Actually,
fails,
wait a
that's not-
minute. Wait a minute.
Wall-
Doesn't matter. It has an extended reach. Its necks count as being within range.
Well, right. You were just
Yeah,
moving
right.
for the automatic crit part, though.
You know what?
True, I was.
Let it
I mean, within.
let it eat me.
within-
I'm gonna kill it from the inside.
You're
Okay.
paralyzed. Let it eat me. Do you guys remember there being a Sherman?
I actually will attempt to protect Sherman since I'm so close.
That
here.
hits. What's the damage for a bite? 1d10 plus 10, so not that scary. So what are you trying to do, Mateo?
I'm trying to decide if I want to add to his AC or try to reduce the damage. Here. Let's say we reduce. It's only 1d10 plus 10, right? Let's see.
Mhm.
Well, I'm gonna do the only thing I can, and that's wheel.
20 piercing. Sherman. Rolled a 10.
Okay, alright.
I know, it's terrifying. Attack against a large or smaller creature. If the attack hits, the target takes the bite damage. The target is swallowed.
Wait, I've been swallowed?
I'm not done.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a horrible case of heartburn.
Yeah, it's gonna take. It's gonna do a swallow action instead. So you're grappled, and you see it kind of rears its neck back as much as it can and chokes Sherman down. But Sherman, you are still alive, as far as we know.
What's Sherman's AC?
What is it,
Okay,
Sean?
one sec.
Because it's not doing damage. You said it's just trying to swallow
11.
him.
It did do damage, and it rolled a 31 to hit.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'll try to reduce the damage for Sherman real quick with my new abilities in deflecting and intercepting attacks here.
All right,
So it tries to bite Sherman and I.
Sherman, you don't take any of the piercing damage,
Oh, damn.
but as it swallows you, you take 31 acid.
But actually, I was just about to.
Oh
say
no!
something. I'm sorry.
Cut in, please. Cut in.
So since I reduced the damage to 0, am I correct?
Yes. Past 0.
I re- I redirect his attack with a key point. Back his zone.
So yeah, Sherman, you are not swallowed at all. It tries to bite you, and Mateo just freaking nah.
I grab its neck with a big hand and I just force it onto its own leg.
So does it take its own damage then?
Yeah, well, I think it's a bit different these days, actually.
Is it like the 8 leftover damage? Or do you
If
roll?
you reduce the damage to 0, you can expend 1 focus point to redirect some of the attack's force. If you do so, choose a creature within 5 feet of yourself. If the attack was a melee attack, blah, blah, blah. Creature is 60 feet of its total cover, blah, blah. The creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take damage to equal to 2 rolls of your martial arts die, plus your dex modifier.
It fails.
Do you want to know what I would have done inside its stomach?
What would you have
Potentially
done?
get erased from existence?
Open my bag of not infinite holding.
Oh god. Alright, yeah, go ahead, roll your dice there, Mateo.
What is D8 right now? So 2d8 plus my dex. Not bad, not bad. 2ds plus dex, which is 5.
Alright.
So 14.
Takes the damage as it bites itself. Does not take off a head, but it still bites itself. It has 3 more attacks, which it's going to use against Mateo. Hit. Hit. Mateo does a 26 hit.
A 26, yes, that hits actually, because I just used my reaction to protect Sherman.
Okay, that is 15 damage. That is,
Whoa.
that is 18 damage. Piercing. And that is 14 damage piercing.
How much did you save on the first one?
15, 18, and 14.
15, 18, 14. Cool.
That is its turn.
That's 47.
Vezrin, you're up.
Okay, well, let's take her flame with bitch.
Ooh, it's got disadvantage because it's grappled and it's like heavily restrained. Fails. And the flames wash upon it. Does this thing have any vulnerabilities that I need to know about? Condition immunities, damage resistances, no vulnerabilities. Good to know. It takes the damage. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'm not sure what else I can do, honestly.
Fair. Alright, Mateo.
Well, not enjoying that, I'm like, all right, well, if you're going to be a little bitch about it. And I pull out the magma knife, and instead of spinning it on him, I'm just going to make some attacks on him here.
Alright.
Aiming for his necks, seeing as how that seems like that's been limiting the number of attacks it can make. We're going to make our 2 attacks here and try to chop off some necks.
Hit. Hit.
And then I go to punch it as well.
Okay, minus 2 plus 14. 46. And minus another 40. All 3 miss.
So it dodges the punches because I'm too busy chopping up its necks.
I'll say that you lob off one neck. You kind of swing and get halfway through, and you swing the rest of the way.
Nice, nice. Those 2 have plus 10 on those attacks.
All right. Do that. You guys are carving through this thing. Because it's not something I gave hard steroids to make it at your guys' level. But yeah, go ahead.
I think that was my action, my bonus action. Oh man, I meant to try to suplex this thing. That's all right. That's the end of my turn.
Sorry, I had an alarm set.
Amber.
At the end of the session. Amber, you're up. You're muted, by the way, Amber.
I like to run about here. And how far can I throw an item?
Depends on what you're throwing and what you roll.
A bag of holding. Uh, did I ever I want to quickly set something up where the bag of holding will immediately open after like 5 seconds. Will that be possible in this short amount of time?
No.
What if I throw it and I shoot it with something to crack it open?
You would be destroying your bag of holding, but yes, you could do it.
Alright, and is throw free action?
Throwing, I'm going to say, is an action, and then you could probably bonus action quicken spell or something.
Alright, I like to throw my bag of holding into the creature's mouth.
All right, go ahead and roll me a dex. Roll me a dex check of some kind.
A dex save?
Let's go with a check.
Natural 20.
Yeah. You throw it. It's one of its maws is open wide as it tries to take another bite towards Mateo, and you throw it in, and you can see the bag going into its maw. Are you doing anything?
As soon as it's entered but didn't chop down, I like to lightning bolt it.
All right, go ahead. Roll to. Bag can't really make a dex save. I'll make a dex save for the thing because it's gonna get hit by the lightning bolt. As well, it fails. Go ahead, roll damage.
Please. 35.
39. It's pretty good. All right.
I keep on forgetting.
Yeah, your elemental affinity. So, the bag. Go ahead.
I get to re-roll.
Oh, the ones? Yeah. Oh, no problem. Just 3 ones, it looks like, so.
Oh, 3 ones? I accidentally roll 2, let me roll 1 more. That 7.
So, minus another 4.
So that'll be. So that'll plus the 500 pounds of boiling hot water inside.
We are gonna roll just a nice clean number of nice round 5d6, so it doesn't just immediately. Well, I want everyone to have a turn. So, and also it's just boiling water.
I should say water. Scalding hot boiling water.
Yeah.
Oh, well, in that case.
Yeah, scalding hot.
It's
water.
very close to death, so you don't have to worry too much about it. And Sherman, it's your turn. As this thing is, the water is, and it screams yet again.
It's still grappled, right?
Yes. Thrashing about.
I'm going to examine another bag of acid against it.
Alright, let me roll this thing's dex save. Let's see, it's got disadvantage. It's got all this crap going on. It fails. It rolls an at 1. So go ahead, roll your murder damage.
Wait, wasn't... Never mind.
78. Is it alive or dead?
What do you think?
Alive still.
No, it had 19 hit points left. I'm using the Dungeon Dad stat block, which has a total HP pool of 214. No such thing as overkill with a False Hydra.
There, yeah.
That's my favorite version of it, man.
Yeah. That's the video I watched to learn how to DM it, and I'm not sure if I even followed that video entirely. I don't remember. It was a while back.
Well, you're not supposed to follow it entirely. You give it your own juice, which I'd say you've done successfully.
All right. As it dies, the song stops, and it becomes quiet yet again, truly quiet. You can all tell. Until Amber and Sherman, both of you feel a buzzing in your pocket.
I check my pocket.
Me too.
You see a business card with a tabaxi on it.
Oh, god damn it.
It is buzzing.
I pull it out.
All right.
Do you give him swipes? Just a quick little swipe?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I've been trying to
What do
reach
you
you for
want?
such a long time. It seems like you've been ignoring me. Idiots.
Well, we've been dealing with that thing.
Yes, yes. Both of you owe me favors. We know this.
Yeah.
One of you can pay off a favor by giving me a piece of what you just killed. And you see a small metal canister appear in front of you with Chopper's logo on it. You know, him smiling away with the thumbs up.
Are you going to do something to revive this thing?
It is a valuable item. And also, do you want your favor cleared or not?
Not like this, right, guys?
Wait,
I
what do I owe
need-
him?
Pick up some and
What
put in.
do I owe him for?
You owe him a favor because he got you an infernal engine.
No, that was
No, I thought
Darling,
you went to Chopper because Chopper could do it for a favor, which was much cheaper than Bob Noblin.
I thought Bob Noblin did. I paid him with Zolkrick's money.
Oh, you did. So no. So Amber, you're the only one who hears this.
How many favors do I owe him?
I think you owe him 2, if memory serves.
All right.
I've been keeping track.
All right, I use my mage hand to just scoop some up and put in the canister.
And the canister disappears. Pleasure doing business with you. I will
Wait,
be
I've-
reaching. What?
I have a question.
Of course.
Do you have a way to bring back memories of
That
after
this thing
false Hydra?
stole? As far as hydras, they are very fickle creatures, yes? The memory thing, kind of a pain to bring back. Really, I don't have the time for it myself. But if you if everyone you're getting memories back from wants to owe me a favor, then I could do it. And it'd take some time, but I could do it.
You know,
I'll
bet
never
Bob
owe you
Noblin could
anything,
do it
you
fa-
sick,
do it
sick
fa-
man.
I bet Bob Noblin could do it faster.
Fine.
And if I hear you're doing anything untoward with this false Hydra, if you're setting this loose on people for money,
It's dead.
shut up, Amber.
Ouch.
You'll be my next stop.
I am not going to do that.
Yeah, well, I better not hear about no shit like that.
You wouldn't anyway. Whole thing about the false
I'm
Hydra,
sure that's
you
what
know.
the gods thought when, you know what I mean? Like, oh, they got it all figured out. And then there we were, back in time, kicking ass. So,
Yes,
What?
I just needed the piece of the false Hydra. Very valuable. I know someone who would love to have it. Lots
yeah,
of
all
things
your
you can
slick
do with
words
that.
and all that. I'm gonna have a slick fist, slick with your blood, if I gotta come find you about it.
Sure you will, little buddy. Sure you will. And
I'm a giant right now.
the business card poofs into nothing, as does the canister with the piece of the false Hydra.
What?
That guy's
that's
a
just-
pain. Sorry, Neofar.
Yeah.
No.
that's-
What is this about? Are you going back in time?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We brought the goddess of magic, and she sent us back in time. We changed the entire timeline. Did you know originally, the god, what was his name again? The god of light.
Valor, Asmodeus.
Yeah. Did you know Asmodeus was supposed to be a demon, but we
Devil.
went back in time and changed it, so now he's good again. So we,
Yeah,
go back?
saved him.
yeah, we
What?
saved him. We stopped a god from falling.
What?
Are you guys returning
we're
to the
pretty
Derelict pub?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
What did you do?
guess.
Okay.
How did you go back in past?
What?
Freaking blowing
How'd you go back in the
Neofar's
past?
mind up. Okay.
Everything.
They're everyone
Bro, I-
outside. And then I need to
I'm
add
not-
Neophar to this map for the first time.
Yeah, first time. I'm going there because Mistress Temple. My God.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got tons of great books. I do research in there all the
Oh,
time.
books!
All right.
If you think that's crazy, check this out. I pull out my glowing sword.
Okay.
Amber's,
Where's the
I worked
books?
so hard on this. You guys make it back to the Derelict pub. Long balloon ride. It's a nice balloon ride.
Yep. Yeah,
And-
nothing. Happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
You can see Zoltric is sitting down, having a drink, you know. Stop the thing. That's my Zoltric impression. Beautiful, isn't it?
Hey,
Yeah,
everyone,
we got it.
hey, everyone, we introduce you to our new friend, Neophar.
Man, this place is better than Bill's.
Oh, way better than Bill's. Bill's was a
Way
dump.
better.
Oh, it's good to
Yeah.
see you again. Nice to meet you, near Farm Kremlik. I'm the owner.
He looks around.
What happened to Orthos? He was a Minotaur. He went with you this time because you guys didn't have Lilac to be all strong and pushing stuff around. Good
How do
guy.
you remember Orthos? I thought the Minotaur
Hydra.
thing would have. I mean, yeah, the false Hydra would have wiped it from your brain.
Within 5 miles.
Oh.
People who
they
aren't-
were eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Uh,
reminds me. Did we ever bring back the bodies so Eric can revive them?
I don't think we did. No.
oh
Can we-
no.
Can
we
we
were
save
pretty
this-
screwed, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, they were dead.
yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
What's
you need
done
the
is
flesh
done.
and stuff to revive someone, unless, like, it's a very, very high level spell.
Oh,
And it's like,
that's
we
a
can't be
shame.
having Eric and Barrick just revive everybody that dies, you know? Maybe their souls want to be at rest.
He was a
And-
good man.
Go ahead, whoever's talking.
Who was he again? I don't know. I don't remember him at all.
What did you lot deal with?
False
Ugh.
A
Hydra?
false Hydra.
Oh, Hydra.
Bullseye gun.
Oh, those are bad news.
The worst.
Very.
Well,
So that's why
come here, take a load off, take a break. You're gonna need it. I'm sure there were tons of things people you forgot about or ignored.
Hopefully not a lot.
See anything strange?
there was a Minotaur that was supposed to be a part of our party.
Yeah.
All right, and as you guys all sit down and begin to discuss with Kramlek, we are going to cut, and I would like to thank everyone for watching, and I would like to especially thank everyone for playing and dealing with me, running this plot, and dealing with a connected plot over 3 sessions, which could have been 4, but I felt like you guys were moving fast enough that you would have figured it out this session, and we went over a little bit, it's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
false Hydra is a favorite.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was good.
Good night,
Yeah.
everybody.
I called it